Let's recap.
Yeah, Eddie.
I did just listen to the whole thing again.
It'd be like failing a test with spark notes in front of you. You can do it.
So we started off right at the gates of Valaki and kind of talked our way into town.
Yeah,
Then
you
went
messed
to... Did we go directly to the inn after that, I think? At some point we went to the inn. Talked to some hunters. Found out that there is a wine shipment that is a week late for the owners of the inn. That we were planning on going to get that the next day, which we still could. Then went to bed, got up the next morning, went to head out to get the wine, stopped in at the Church of Saint What's-His-Face.
They're very devout.
Andrel.
Andrel,
Right.
Ankle.
Church of Saint Andrel. Where we found out, or actually that's where Irina was planning to stay, maybe, potentially. And we found out that Saint Andrel's bones were stolen from the church, and Milovich, who used to do what at the church?
He was a grave digger.
Right.
Oh, I thought he was an altar boy.
He was a gravedigger at the church and hadn't shown up for 3 days. And
Maybe that's why he thought he was so young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some kids. Actually, we found out the night
He's
before, I guess,
ungrateful.
that the kids were missing from the orphanage. So then we went into the orphanage, found Man Bat, and fought him. And
Nice.
Um,
Nice memory.
No,
What,
this is my memory from 3 hours ago
Still.
when I listened to all of it.
Eddie, I'm impressed. You can't change my mind.
He's like,
There
I'm reading off the
we
paper.
defeated him, and then Milovich
Nice
woke
reading,
up
man.
and said that Henrik, the coffin maker, paid him 50 gold pieces to steal Saint Andrel's bones and give them to him. And Milovich needed that 50 gold to pay the hunters to go look for the missing children from the orphanage, which they had tracked into a werewolf den, and then were too scared to go and fight him, I guess, by themselves. So, we only have... Actually, and then right at the end, some dude came up and said that Lady Fiona something or other,
Fiona Wachter.
Fiona Wachter, invited us to dinner. And also some rando came up to Singer on the street that I kind of forgot about and mentioned something about blue flashes coming from the burgomaster.
Oh, yeah, and he got arrested.
Yeah, and the guards
He
came
was
and
not
dragged him.
smiling.
He was
And
not
most
smiling.
importantly, there is a festival in 5 days, and we're all so excited to be there.
Yeah.
So there's the kids in the cave, or the den, werewolf den. There's Henrik, the bone snatcher. There's the wine shipment that's late. There is the blue,
Our luncheon?
our lunch, and there is the blue flashes from the burgomaster's mansion.
Don't forget about lunch.
And when we last left
Luncheon.
off, we'd all agreed we're going to lunch, and then to Henrik after that,
I think so.
and go.
Okay. Alright. So, you were being led back through town. And you cross town square again.
I'm downloading.
Maybe. It's not a big deal.
That's that.
Never mind. He's basically ruining the stream for all of our fans.
Wow.
Ugh.
Luckily, that number is 0. That's good.
You watch it every time, so.
I'm gonna also just record it so that if the stream's weird, I can still have the recording. But sorry.
Okay. So you go back through town square. You do notice that there are some guards and they're going around and and they were taking down what used to be the posters for the Wolfhead Jamboree.
Mm.
And they're now putting up new signs. I'll give you a handout for that.
Peasant's Head Jamboree. Attendance and children required.
What?
Wait, so what is today?
Right there at the bottom.
That might not be the right
Oh,
date.
8th Fire Seek. First of Fire Seek was when the
What the
original.
first poster we saw, would that have been still from the previous festival?
It was, yeah.
Okay, that works for me. So the Festival
Yeah,
of the
what
Blazing
is
Sun
that?
would be the one that's coming
Yeah.
up in 5 days.
Yeah.
Okay, so today would be the 3rd.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can I ask a question about what's going on here? Because the text doesn't match with the
Oh.
art, where it says attendance and children required. So which of those is right?
Well, the bottom is like people are yelling that out as they're putting the posters up.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Exactly.
Children.
I got you.
Wow. That's
So
pretty
it's
good.
like children aren't really
I would
required.
do-
There's
I
just
would-
one really
I would do
weird
that
guard
something,
who's like putting all this stuff up.
Uh-huh.
Make sure you bring your kid.
but read all about it.
All right, so you pass through the square there, and he leads you up. Let's see here. So the town square, you can kind of see that on the map. Let me make sure you're on the right map here. Yeah. Yep. He leads you up, and he leads you to that house there in the orange.
That one there.
One and
He's gonna burp, guys.
yeah.
He leads you to a house as you approach it. You can see this house seems disgusted with itself. A slouching roof hangs heavy over broad gables, and moss-covered walls sag and bulge under the weight of the vegetation. As you study the house's sullen countenance, you hear the edifice actually groan. Only then do you realize the extent to which the house hates what it has become. He leads you.
Oh, it's another death house.
How many do they have here?
He leads you into the front door.
Lunch.
Exactly.
We'd love to have you for lunch. Oh, we get
Literally.
it. We get it.
Literally.
Gosh, it's good.
I had another one this morning. That one had custard in it. That was a dust gooch.
Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna put you here.
Envying eyes over there.
Can't even string.
Does it actually stop?
No, it always does that.
Oh my gosh, Marcus.
I'm not feeling bad anymore.
You really should, though.
Okay, you should see the new map now.
It's
There we go.
Okay.
got it.
Excellent.
It's a giant black house.
Wait,
guys.
not all the map is black for me. Hmm?
What?
No, it's,
Is it nighttime?
You trying to trick me, huh?
the airspeed velocity.
I'll get it.
Okay, so you can go through
Oh,
the
the
front
lady
door.
never can swallow.
He approaches the door and he unlocks it for you.
I say, wait, who lives here?
Two sharks.
Yeah, he's not. Can I just like insight check him just to
Can't
see
believe
like
making
does
a
he
dwarf
look
joke right
suspicious or shifty? He's not just leading us into
Anytime
a
like
trap
this.
or
Insight.
18 plus. I should have
Um,
got this up first.
Can I look through the window?
21.
Sure, you can look through the window. He seems very comfortable doing what he's doing. He doesn't seem like he's. He should be at. He doesn't seem like he's at some place he shouldn't be.
On the left side.
Something that he thinks is
He
suspicious.
seems like prepared to unlock the door, open up, and then run.
I take
sir,
permission from you to do
do you
it.
know
Yeah.
what might be the purpose of this meeting?
She says that is for the Lady Fiona to discuss with
Lady
you.
That's lady.
Oh, it's the lady servant or what?
It's a
He knocked at the
lady.
door. Or is this the same person that was? I thought. I'm sorry.
Sorry, rephrase your question,
Okay.
please.
So did the person that talked to us at the orphanage, that was a lady?
No, this was a man.
Oh,
It's
so
just butler
Lady
guy.
Fiona is who we're going to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
He was sent on her behest to invite us.
I
Well-
thought it was a lady talking to us.
I go inside.
I'm peeking through the windows.
Alright.
I guess
Because
that's
I-
just
I
a
saw-
foyer.
I saw the bard do it, and I was like, "Well, this must be socially acceptable."
So you can see inside the house.
Singer,
Front door opens to a narrow
come hence.
vestibule. 3 stained glass doors and wooden frames lead from it.
Oh, you got me again.
Oh, we're inside, right?
Yeah, there you can see there's a.
Can I poke my head out this door in the front?
Yeah, so if you go, he leads you through that door there, and he
Right.
says, "Go to your left."
Wait.
I go to my left.
Okay.
Ah, that looks
Okay.
like it's
This
a
is
lunching place.
This is the weirdest puzzle. How much
I
XP
probably
do we
could've
get for
just-
finding our way through the hallway?
Finding our way out, that's the challenge.
Uh,
Is that, okay.
Yes. At that point, you see a tall woman. She's impeccably dressed. Says, "Good afternoon. My name is Lady Fiona Wachter. Please make yourselves comfortable." And she ushers you into the parlor, which is just a little bit to your north there, and says the food will be ready in a few minutes.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
I'll just sit in the
Pleasure to
fire.
meet you. I go sit
she's-
on Dalman's lap.
You warm your buns by the fire.
Looks like they're probably big enough for 2 people.
She says, "And what are your names?"
Wigman.
Because you all are not very nice. Don't introduce yourselves.
I'm Adam.
I assume
I'm the
she
Count.
knew.
Yes.
Destuer Vorworth.
This woman is in the habit of inviting strangers to lunch. She doesn't know.
Seems questionable.
Doesn't know who we are.
I appreciate
She
it.
says, "It's nice to meet you. I'm glad you've accepted my invitation." And I guess after chatting for a little bit, she says that the food is ready if you would like to make your way to the table.
It would be my great
Most
honor.
certainly. I'll sit right there.
Right here. That way I can break through the window if I need to escape.
Next to the table.
I peek through this door. Oh, no, I don't peek through that door.
What have you done?
Inside, you find it was the man that was bringing you here.
Dang it. Okay.
What's he doing?
It's just chilling.
Okay.
It's just where he stays.
This is his staging area.
Yeah.
He's got to have a room.
Fair enough.
Um,
he's like doing something really weird. It's like, oh,
He's back there playing music.
Fair enough.
She brings out food. There's meat, cheese. She brings out wine. She says, I've heard what happened at the church, and you certainly seem like a capable group. The town could use men like you. How have you been enjoying your stay so far?
It's been pretty good so far, but you must be pretty well connected, hearing about what happened at the church. Or wait, which church are you talking about?
She says, the church here in town.
Oh, that was just a couple hours ago.
Says, I like to know what's
Props to you.
going on in this town.
So what can you tell us about this town?
She says, well, I grew up in Vallaki, so I've lived here all my life. Unfortunately, not much has changed here. I remember when Vargas, his father, Vargan Valakovich, was Baron. He was not a good leader. Vargan ruled with an iron fist. We had early curfews and strict rules on propaganda. In fact, public hangings were quite regular during the time. When he died, he left Vargas in charge. I was happy. Well, everyone really. Vargas was young, always had a smile on his face when you talked with him. We thought finally this horror was over. Unfortunately, this was short-lived. We found out he was little better than his father. He just wore a happier face when he made people disappear. Public hangings mostly stopped, but they were replaced by stocks with the plaster donkey heads. Unfortunately, the Valakoviches used the public sphere of straw to allow them to abuse the people here.
So
She said that.
she's what?
She said the name. You must not be named. Voldemort.
So,
I was given to understand that we shouldn't say Strahd because apparently Strahd gets really angry when you say Strahd.
how do you trust?
She says, servant of the light has no fear of the dark.
Servant of the light.
Can I look around the room to see if there... Well, I'm asking if I can do a religion check, basically. To, like, see if I recognize anything in this house that...
Religious
Like, what is she? Without asking her.
Let me see here. Maybe see.
It's Oktoberfest.
You can make a perception check, I guess.
Okay. Nailed it.
Everything seems to be that of a person of wealth. There doesn't seem to be anything too weird that you see. It looks like everything is pretty neat and orderly.
So, based on the half a day that we've been here, it is very much frowned upon to insult or offend the burgomaster lest you get put in stocks. What gives you the nerve to just invite strangers into your house and then go ahead and insult the burgomaster right away?
Says, well,
Or is it really you running this town?
says, well, it's no secret that I and the burgomaster and I do not get along. We are somewhat at odds. I've tried to make peace with Vargas. I was hoping that he wouldn't be like his father. I actually arranged to have my daughter Stella and the Baron's son Victor to see each other. I was hoping if they were married, things would be better. That there would be a better understanding between our two families. Didn't go as planned, though. I was unaware of Victor's cruelty. I don't know what happened, what unspeakable horrors he did to my sweet Stella.
Yeah.
Her mind has been destroyed. I fear she will never be the same. I fear unless something changes, something, it'll only get worse. I feel like something needs to change as far as the leadership here.
So,
I love
where
it.
is she now?
She's upstairs.
Okay, so she's not. So they're not together?
Oh no.
Okay.
I don't think I haven't talked to Victor, but I don't think he has any intentions of marrying her.
So that's a good first step, I guess.
Are we in danger from talking with you?
She says, it's possible, but you have done no wrong.
Well, the Burgomaster sounds like a pretty reasonable guy, so it should be fine then.
What?
What's with, we heard there's blue flashes coming from his house. What's with that?
She says, where did you see this?
Didn't see it, we just heard about it. We've got connections too.
Well, I've
We're
not
very important people.
I've not heard of this, although it's possible it's something that Victor has been up to. I've heard he has been. Well, he doesn't seem to be right.
How's the food?
It's really good. Yeah, it looks.
It's really good.
Seems like what a rich person might eat.
Is there any like silver on the table?
There is. The silverware would be made out of silver.
Wow.
You can kind of tell it's a little bit tarnished. The dishes are chipped, but they're still, I guess, elegant.
Excellent. Excellent.
I say, well, lady, wheeling and dealing is something I'm used to, but I like to get to the point. For what purpose did you invite us here today?
Says, well, I need to know if I can trust you. I need to know your honest opinion of the Burgomaster.
And what proof do you have that we can trust you?
Says, well, you don't, but that is why I invited you into my home in a chance that you might be able to trust me.
Can I roll insight on her to decide if I trust her?
I guess, what are you necessarily trying to look for? I mean, are you...
I guess sincerity, just like she doesn't look shifty-eyed, like she's trying to trick us or anything.
She seems like she definitely believes in what she's saying.
Yeah.
As far as her distaste for the Burgomaster.
What's your name again? Ben?
Her name? Fiona.
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 Well, Fiona, I don't know about the guys I'm with, but I've traveled many miles to destroy evil. And if he is evil, we will destroy him.
She says,
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
says, have you been to see Madame Eva?
We have.
Says, I too saw her as a young girl. I saw a prophecy that told of your coming. It foretold of the beginning of a new age, and I sincerely wish this to come to pass. I feel like you are the ones that will be able to free this town. Says, you must investigate the Baron. We need to discover information that will help the people of Vallaki see reason. If you're able to see what Victor has done to my daughter, I would be in your debt.
Are we to understand that a baron is a burgomeister? Yeah. Okay. We're not. We don't have like 2 targets.
And Victor is the burgomaster's daughter or son.
Son.
Yeah.
Um,
He lives in the upstairs room.
In the tallest tower.
where blue
If I
lights
may
flash
ask,
in there.
what seems to be the problem with your daughter?
Her mind is gone. It's been destroyed. She does not behave like a person should. She does not know who she is. She thinks she is some animal.
Would it be possible for us to meet her?
Type of animal?
She says she thinks she's a cat.
I look
Oh.
over at Singer and I'm like,
Catwoman.
I don't think it's a good idea
She's a werecat.
for us to maybe meet her at this moment.
Our previous encounter with
You see,
such
we
individuals.
tend to destroy things that are not whole.
She says, I would prefer you leave her be unless you've. I don't think it will do any good unless you're able to fix the problem.
well, I guess. What do you think? Our plate's kind of full, probably for the rest of today, but we can definitely.
What's the...
We'll put you on the list. We'll keep an eye out.
Put you on the schedule.
Put you
How
on the
would-
schedule.
How would you...
We'll have our people call your people.
You have a couple of jobs in front
That
of you,
that blue lightning
Singer
or blue
after
flash
a couple months in
coming
the
out of the
road.
Yeah.
What do
house.
you know about...
but very nice.
is it the casket maker?
Here's
What do you know
Yeah.
about...
Yeah.
Henrik
The
Yeah.
shave's gone. The bun's gone. He's got
says,
a, got some beard
he
now.
makes most of the caskets here for the town. I know he's a pretty withdrawn individual. I'm not sure of many friends that he has. I don't see much of him.
That's too much. That's ridiculous.
And what about these
for 500.
parties? Is there anything we should know about the upcoming one? Or any of them, for that matter?
Says, well, you better attend if you're in town. If you're caught here and you do not attend, most likely Vargas will send one of probably his Captain Isaac to deal with you, and you would be best to stay away from him.
Will we be required to do anything at the party, or do we just need to attend it?
You just need to attend it and make sure you have a smile on your face.
The smiling seems very important here. What's the deal with that?
The Baron believes that if everyone is just happy, that somehow they'll escape the land that we live in.
Does he realize that just having a smile on your face doesn't necessarily mean you're happy?
Says, well, why don't you tell him that?
We might just have to explain that.
I'll put a smile on his face.
First, we need to buy some white makeup, paint, and some red.
We get some razor blades. My father was a drinker.
So, what's the deal with the upkeep of the buildings around here?
Yeah.
Why is everything so forsaken? I thought this was a land of hope. Why didn't the Baron do anything about that?
Says, well, there's only so many funds that go around, and the Baron is more concerned about making sure his people are in order. He draws the guards away from important duties and wastes village resources on his stupid festivals, leaving the guards unequipped to protect the town and to keep the town in tip-top shape.
It's a good point.
Maybe we
Very
should give
good
up
point.
the adventuring life and become
Maybe
contractors.
we should go talk to him right now.
Because we could make some money.
So if the burgomaster wasn't in charge anymore, if Baron Vargas,
That's right.
something or other, wasn't in charge anymore, who in your opinion should be in charge of town?
Says, well, I never really envisioned myself to be a leader here. I do have quite the influence, and I do believe that I would be able to have people that would basically support me.
And Singer and I do exactly what we just did. We look at each other like,
It's never occurred to me before, but maybe I should be the one with all the power. And I'll make everyone come to my cat's birthday parties every week.
Alright. I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm game to poke around a little bit, without getting caught. See what we can find out.
I have taken quite a beating today, in this day. So I would like to take a long rest before maybe we take on something big. But we're about halfway done with the kid coffin guy. So
I think we should definitely go get him because I don't know what he's planning
I think
with
we
those
could wrap
bones.
that up. But I want to take a long rest before we really get into it with the Burgomeister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking do that.
I'm like, yeah.
Maybe end
The
of
lady doesn't want to hear about all of our
This
boring.
is true.
Yeah, I meant that as table talk, sorry. Yeah, Singer says it's something that we should look into when we have some time.
Is there a good way to get a hold of you, Fiona?
Because I will most likely be here at my house.
It's weird that the house was locked when we got here, right?
No.
When she was inside, when like presumably a lot of people were inside. I'm table talking again. Never mind. Let's go
Okay.
kill the guy that kills the kids.
We finish eating.
Okay.
Make polite small talk.
Mm-hmm.
And
Singer does not. He sits awkwardly until this is over.
I feel like we should go back to the church first and talk to the father.
Well, we get the bones. We're going back there.
But I think we should maybe talk to him first and let him know how the boy is doing, and also to see if he has maybe any insight on why he would want the
Actually, he would probably know Henry pretty well.
right.
Yeah. Good.
Also, anyways, so I would say, yeah. So I guess we maybe get up
And we could check in on Irina then, since she's still there.
right. Let her update her on what's going on. Okay.
Works for me.
All right.
Are you guys good with that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I guess we head out.
All right.
Thanking the lady.
But-
On my way out, I'd like to say something, like something subtle about the light and Moradin, and see like what her reaction is when she hears like something a little bit obscure with faith.
So you're saying in Thieves' Camp or what?
No. I'm just basically saying something like kind of in my goodbye, but something that maybe only a true believer of the light would like.
Pick
I
up
guess
on.
maybe
Okay.
I need to
Wait,
actually
the
know what I'm
light.
saying.
Is that
Yes,
Moradin?
what is this light?
I mean, in the light, like, isn't that just like, oh,
Well, there's different gods that people would worship.
true.
Right.
And, okay, the god of light, isn't that multiple gods can be in the light domain? Like, Moradin is in the light domain too, right?
Yeah, as far as I know.
At least that's what I'm thinking. So, like, I would just be like,
I can
Well-
learn to understand you much better if I can get familiar with the way you talk.
That's exactly what I'm
You should
thinking.
Good one.
I guess, okay, so on my way out the door, I say, Moradin, bless the rest of your day.
She just says, well, thank you.
I said too much.
However,
Subtle.
whilst down
You can
nine,
see that there's something running through your head, like just.
Not bad.
whilst Dalman Ironstar is talking to the mistress, I take the opportunity to take a few items of silverware.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand.
Did I say some?
She's suddenly eating with her fingers. She doesn't even realize.
She looks around at the table and she says, "Oh, the maid must have come and taken the dishes ready."
Wow.
So I mean, there's plate, there's silverware, there's crystal chandelier.
He dismantled the house.
It's like the scene from The Grinch, where like he takes everything, it's like takes the last ornament.
I'll say you're probably able to get about like 5 gold pieces worth of stuff. If
Okay.
you want that, or if you want actual items.
Well, I was trying to think. I guess. Well, I was trying to
or is
think.
there something specific?
Well, I was
you're
like,
looking for?
like whether or not, like, did that silver sword actually assist you in defeating that, or not really?
That's for werewolves, I
Werewolf.
think.
Yeah.
we found out?
Yeah.
I don't know if we know that though.
We don't.
Yeah,
oh,
we do.
I thought we
talked
did.
to
I
the
think,
guys.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like, I wanted to get the
And
silver,
we're
so that way he could.
Just
That way he could melt it down if he wanted to.
if I'm allowed to, which I think I can, because it's 100 gold, and I can do up to 100 gold. Well,
But this
I
would
guess.
be basically 5 gold piece worth of silver.
yeah. So
So do that 20 more times, 20 different houses, and you've got yourself a silver
yeah.
weapon.
So let's take
20 more times.
silver,
Just 20 more crits
silver,
in front of
silver.
very rich
So I'll
people.
just do six gold worth of silver.
Alright.
Like that.
So, when we're back on the street and fairly like far enough away from the house to where, her dude isn't just out there listening, I'm like, okay, so I have a thought. What if we go to the burgomaster, and I guess we don't necessarily, do we know for sure that he's like a bad dude?
I guess we should just go talk to him.
We're taking
My
her
thinking-
word on it.
Yeah, my
And
thinking
also-
is just go talk to him and maybe try to gain his trust a little bit and tell him that somebody in town is scheming against him.
I'm
Not
for
tell him,
gaining
make sure
his
to,
trust, but I do believe he's probably not great.
I mean,
Because like you have to smile.
I mean,
and
just
can't
that
say that guy's name,
seems
and
that seems
Yeah.
lame, not evil.
I think
Ah,
Maybe
he's-
try to talk to him about the festivals and explain that. That was a really good point you
From
made.
what
how
she
they're
just
wasting
told us-
resources on that.
right.
Yeah,
right.
but from what she just told us about why everyone has to smile is because he thinks that by everyone being happy they can get out of here. Is that I think he's genuinely trying to do a good thing, but he's just twisted about it.
Yeah, all I'm saying is basically go in and make sure he's a bad dude before we kill him.
Yeah.
Instead of just
Whoa!
running in and
Where do
killing
we get killing him?
Believe me.
Oh, we're gonna kill
His head
him.
around the corner.
Are we not gonna kill him?
I didn't say Strahd.
We'll,
No, that was the exaggeration,
Yeah.
but that's my thinking on how we can maybe talk to
Basically.
him and learn.
I'm all for like gaining his trust, but
Yeah.
we don't need to key him into stuff yet. I don't think.
No.
yeah.
Well, we'll
So-
see how. it
Because
goes.
like we should gain his trust, but also he doesn't have our trust either. So
No, definitely not.
So let's keep valuable information to ourselves for now.
No, it
Unless
certainly
it
wouldn't
turns out
tell
he's a
him.
great guy.
It certainly wouldn't tell him who's scheming against him.
I don't think we should do anything to put him on guard. Because if we have to go for him, I want his guard to be down.
Yeah.
Is Alan home?
Not yet. Which I don't
Why
know.
don't you just open the door until he's here?
This is
Stuff
Just
will-
to keep it.
Oh, you
turned it
hot?
down a little bit ago.
Well, turn
no,
on-
it's just all. I mean, just the people plus
Turn
all
on
the
the-
machines.
Behind the computers, it's probably not helping.
Well, actually, it's the Xbox.
No, it's probably the Xbox putting us over the edge. Yeah.
Good grief.
Power bill
So-
just shot up.
Someone brought an Xbox.
What's the deal?
Huh?
The deal is it's only going down at 32.
He is actually here.
We turn on
Oh,
the fan in.
okay.
Yes. Actually.
No.
Yep.
I knew you could do it. I always believed in you.
That'll cool it down.
That'll cool it down.
That'll help.
It already feels better.
Okay. So we're on our way to the church.
The church.
Yeah.
Or are we going back to the church, or are we going to Henrik?
Church
I think
first.
the church first. First tell him what's up, then go to
Yeah.
Henrik, back to
I-
the church. And then we'll see what time it
Yeah.
is.
So,
I
yeah.
Alright.
We go to the church.
Alright. So you go to the church. A little bit here.
So as we're walking there, I'd like to eyeball the guards. I'd like to take a look at how do they look like they're very experienced controlled guards, or does it look like they're poorly trained bullies, or are they even bullies, or are they just trying to do good? But
they look trained pretty well.
Trained pretty well.
They look like.
Do they handle a sword as well as Singer?
So you do notice that.
I mean, obviously they're bullies. They're guards. They're like cops.
Let me see. So you see.
There's no such thing as a
You
good
kind of
guard.
gathered that they have what looks to be like different squads. There's about 6 guards that look to be fairly normal looking guards, but there's one, I guess you'd call it like an elite guard that is kind of like heads up each squad. So it looks like, they have order to their system.
And make sure to smile as they walk past.
Mm-hmm. You see as you walk by, the guard goes up to a peasant and says, "Be happy." Person kind of quickly puts a smile on their face and kind of quickly goes off.
Be happy.
Sorry. Okay. So as you arrive at the church, you can see Father Lucian is inside, and there is a woman who is in one of the pews, and she is praying. And you can see Father Lucian beside her, comforting her. It looks like she is kind of crying. Doesn't look like she's doing very well. You also see Irina in the church, and you see her next to a man, and they seem to be talking.
I would maybe start walking over towards her.
Over to Irina.
Mhm.
Yep.
And when I get
Well-
close, I'd like to see does she look over at us and kind of invite us into the conversation, or does she kind of body language let me finish talking with them.
No, she seems to be pretty well into the conversation. But as you get close, the man sees you approach and he says, these must be the fine adventures you've been talking about. And he says, my name is Vasily von Holtz. And he extends his hand to...
Hold up. We already have 10 storylines.
I don't have time for your side quest, stranger. Let's do this another time.
Does he look side questy? Like if we go up to talk
Does he look side questy or main questy?
does he have in his dialogue tree? Is there one option all the way through, or is it 5 or 6 where you can have a real conversation with him?
How many pixels does his face have?
Okay. I say, well, hello.
Says, I've just been getting to know Irina here. She's quite marvelous. How have you been enjoying your stay in Vallaki?
Well, so far the food seems
Food's nice.
good.
The people all seem happy.
Right? Smiles everywhere.
I'm kind of checking, gauging his reaction to that.
By the way, I am Dalman.
It says, "Nice to meet you, Dalman. You seem like a good person to have at someone's side." As he kind of notices your weapons.
I'm Wigmund. It's just the color's blue. I'm not actually blue. I'm fairly cheerful.
He says,
Normally.
I've noticed that. That's seems unusual.
Yeah,
You
it's.
should really get that checked out.
I have tried. It's some kind of curse, and I've tried getting it removed several different ways, and I'm just not having any luck yet. But someday, hopefully.
So, where are you from around these parts?
He says, "Oh, I kind of come and go, but I'm an accountant here, and so I often assist different shops around here in the Baron with their finances and tax payments."
So happy they're like normal jobs in the world.
You're either an innkeeper or you sell pie in the alley. That's how this world works.
An accountant. I've dabbled with some money myself throughout my years. I used to own quite a few successful shops.
Oh, really? Wow. You are more than what you seem, then. I guess there's more than meets the eye, I should say.
What are you saying?
Well, there's only like 4 feet that meets the eye, so.
Is that a short joke?
So, I'm sorry, stranger. No offense.
Accountants. I've met one, I've met them all.
Says, sorry that you found me offensive, sir.
So, who all do you do accounting work for?
Says, quite a few different shops. You know, the tailor. I even help out with the Baron sometimes. To be honest, you don't want to be found not paying your taxes here.
Makes sense. I don't think you want to be found not paying taxes pretty much anywhere.
Kind of laughs.
Boy, these festivals, I hear there's quite a few of them here. That must be a full-time job, just doing all the accounting for those.
Says, yes, business is good. Business is good.
And what can we do for you today?
He says, I've just stopped in here at the church offering some prayers, and I saw Irina. Hadn't seen her before, so I thought I would, see what she's up to and just meet the new people in town.
What's the guy look like? Is he like slimy and greasy and weird?
No,
and
he is.
shady or?
Looks like a very well-dressed individual.
That's how you know he's really a monster.
Let me see if I have a picture of all.
To Garrett.
Let's see. You're still on the main one.
Because I'm picturing him right now, like kind of a hipster with a tight tuck plaid shirt into his khakis who like gets real excited
I put a
because
big
the church
avatar
added a
there.
coffee bar
So.
in the lobby.
It's definitely not how you say.
Okay.
Looks like a proper adventure. So have you
He's an accountant.
you ever
all accountants carry
Carried
swords
daggers and
Mhm. Have you done any accounting for the coffin maker here?
Says I've not done his taxes. I'm not sure how he does his. I doubt he could afford me.
So what are these, if you don't mind me asking, what do these parties cost?
Well, the Baron normally does them, so really there aren't much taxes that need to be paid. He doesn't really pay taxes, if you get my drift.
I see. I thought you might also help
the
him
Baron.
and where and how the money is spent for the town.
I am not one of his servants, if that's what you're asking. I kind of run my own show.
Wait, so the Baron doesn't pay taxes? Is that the way it's supposed to be?
Surely he pays taxes to somebody, but
Maybe
Not
he
like
just,
the taxes that this guy deals with.
maybe he just pays taxes to somebody else.
Who do you think he could pay taxes to?
I don't know.
So what's your take on the
Like
devil?
specifically, who do you think? There it is.
Are you at what?
What?
We're
you
kind of
asking?
having this discussion within earshot
Yeah.
of this accountant dude.
I'm just trying real hard
trying
to
get
get
him
say it.
to,
Trying to get him to say
trying to
it.
get him to jump in and say something. Is what I was doing.
And then he's like, "So what do you think of Strahd?" He's like subtle.
So I guess he didn't.
I'm not
he
super
didn't
subtle.
jump.
As you can tell back at
It's
the.
not jumping and saying.
Okay.
Well, when
Were
he
you saying
asks him that,
something?
though, I turn. And
I ask him what he thinks of the devil.
He's, the devil. That's not a very popular name around here.
in a church.
Says, well, really anywhere you go. But if you just keep your distance, you'll be fine.
Alright, well, I guess, is there anywhere we can find you if we, come into a lot of money and need an accountant?
Says, I don't really stay. I might be at the Blue Water Inn, but otherwise I don't stay in one place too long.
He's a real vagabond.
Alright.
Did we talk? We talked to the priest yet?
Nope.
Irina, how are you?
Says, I'm doing good. What have you? Actually, she probably overheard your conversation, so she says, the father, or actually,
I say, excuse us. What's that guy's name?
Vasily Boots.
Vasily. It was great talking with you. We do have some matters of importance to talk with our friend here.
He says, of course, I'll lead you to it, and he walks out. And he's actually on the way out. He says, it was nice meeting you, Irina, and the rest of you.
My name is
I don't,
Calvin.
I don't like this.
Name's Wigman.
Some people didn't introduce themselves, so.
I know. I just say like, yeah, that's right. That's so weird.
But no, Irina says, the headmistress came over and she told Father Lucian what you did for the church or for the orphanage. So I'm glad to see that you're already helping more people.
Well, there's more on the list.
Tell you
Yep.
what, I think we can make a lucrative business here.
Contracting.
Although we haven't been
Fixing
paid
up
for
all these
anything
buildings.
yet, have we?
We have not.
Feels bad, man.
Feels real bad.
See, I'm lawfully good, but that still doesn't mean I like taxes.
Oh man, we should have asked them what the tax rates
Should have.
are. Are they something stupid like 60%, or is it reasonable?
I feel like it's something stupid.
60% tax can be very good if you live in Sweden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Key is to live in Sweden, have your business in China. 200 IQ.
I would settle for murdering a coffin maker.
Bone snatcher.
Bone snatcher.
That's
I like
it.
it.
Well, I guess, yeah, they already let Father Lucian know that Milovich is okay. I guess we can let him know that we found out.
Yeah.
Where the
Does he
bones
know
are.
about that? We know where the bones are.
So we should probably tell him that Milovich is the one that stole them.
Right. Right.
We go do that.
I don't know.
How
Rat the
is
kid out.
the father still talking with that lady?
He's still talking with her.
So as I'm talking to, I forget what her name is. Irina. I said to Irina. So do you know what's going on with the father and the lady, or is it gonna be a while?
She says he's talking with Mina Raklova, her son Ludo Lukovich was taken by the Baron's men.
Oh.
He was the shoemaker here in town.
Oh, really? When was that, sir? Just today?
Yes, just this morning.
Oh.
Taken what for and why? Was he not smiling, or was it something?
I turn to, I say, Blue Lightning Man.
Yeah. Could you describe him? Like, what did he look like?
She probably doesn't know.
She says,
Well, all right, we'll just talk to her.
She says, I'm not sure what exactly it was for. They claimed it was malicious unhappiness. The Baron's captain, Isaac, burned his house to the ground as punishment for resisting arrest. Fortunately, Udo's family made it out of the burning house, and right now we're staying with his mother.
At this point, like,
I think we know
I'm
what
kind
we
of
need
getting
to
a
know.
fury inside of me towards this Baron, man. I'm about to just march on to the property.
Well, could you tell Father Lucian, once he's done there and he's free for a minute, could you relay to him that it was Milovich that stole the bones of Saint Andrew for 50 gold pieces that he needed to pay to have these
Meanwhile, I
children
walk
found?
over towards the father and I say, "Excuse me. Can we have just a moment of your time?"
He says, of course. He says, I'll be right back with you.
I'm not doing
Says,
something.
what-
Interrupt him.
I've left.
I figured.
I'm very bored.
He says, what can I help you with?
So, we found out.
I'm still basically saying exactly what he's saying, but to Irina.
So, we found out where the bones. Who took the bones? It was the coffin maker. Do you have any idea of why he would want the bones? We're about to go pay him a visit.
He says, Henrik? Oh, I have no idea. He's kind of a loner in a sense. I don't know too much about him, but I can't come up with any reason why he would want the bones. I don't know what purpose they would serve him. Why he would want to desecrate the church.
So he paid 50 gold for them.
50 gold. Or, sorry, are you talking about the coffin maker, or are you talking about the grave digger?
So the grave digger stole the bones and sold them for 50 gold to the coffin maker.
Yeah.
So the coffin maker paid 50 gold for these bones.
Yep.
Right. So I just say that. Like, is that like a ridiculous amount of money for
pretty poetic.
Says,
some
well,
bones?
Says, well, these bones are very important. 50 gold is quite a bit. But I don't know who would be buying bones.
Yeah, they're important. But like other to you, who would they be important to?
Can they be used in dark magic?
Says, I hope not. It's not something I meddle with.
Well, we could always just go ask Henry.
Thank you, Father.
I really am on the way.
He says,
I
have you let the guards know?
Father, please.
AGA.
I tap my mace or my morning star.
Judge.
But then I
Judge. Is that the name of the Morning Star? Is Judge?
Judge
then I-
Jerry and
But
Executioner.
then while all of a sudden I'm like, Father, do you think as a group we'd be able to talk with
Your jury
The mother
is the quiver
the
for
shoemaker?
So
The mother?
12
Is that who it is?
Yes.
Well, Singer isn't there anymore. He already left.
Yeah, I'm
I
like
don't know where
halfway down-
Tanagers
I'm
are.
like 1,000 feet down the street.
I'm hanging out.
Alright, so he's the thought of the future. I'm still I don't give a crap. I don't even know he's missing.
Right. No, that's fine. How far away is the the coffin maker?
It is across town.
All right, I'm like halfway there.
So I say,
I am pretty sure we saw her son earlier this morning.
Oh, you're talking to who? Are you talking to?
The father.
The father says,
He would probably know what it looks like.
Okay.
"Well,
I thought it was an old man that we saw get arrested.
Could you give me a quick description of his or her son that was taken?
he says, well, he's about 30 years old.
And so the description that he gives doesn't
It
match.
doesn't match
Doesn't
the-
match the guy.
no.
Well,
Well, we better go and talk to Henrik before he does something stupid with those bones.
What was the charge? It was like
Malicious
how
unhappiness.
many people get arrested for malicious unhappiness every day?
so one of the guys I play with, he got banned from a server for gross negligence. Accidentally destroyed a few people's bases. Whoops.
Lips.
Oops. Okay. All right. So I say, oh wait, we're a singer.
As I'm going out the door, he's probably just waiting outside.
All right.
Kinda.
Thank you, Father. I think we better get going.
I have arrived at the coffin maker's shop. I
I
kick in the door.
sprinted the last bit. Okay, so I guess we start heading out.
Sure. I mean, we'll probably wonder where Singer's at, but can we see him, down the road a ways?
After we go out,
I'm like in the
It
road.
wasn't that long.
No, I'm in the road petting a dog.
Okay.
One thing that you do notice as you towards the middle of the town square, or towards the middle of town, you see the Baron's mansion, and not far behind it stands a fortress-like complex that brims with authority. The two-story building is supported by a tall stone lookout tower, atop which you catch the faintest glimpses of guards peering over Valaki. The front of the building bears two giant wooden doors that sit heavily in their frames.
Where is this?
is
It's
It
this
is-
thing down here, right?
is this a military thing
it's-
right here
yeah,
too?
like right here.
This purple thing?
No, that is nothing.
What about this one over here?
That's
What's this one?
Also, what's this?
This one here looks like it could be good. You'd rather
Is this a
suspicious.
tree or a shrubbery?
We go to the coffin maker.
We go to the coffin maker.
So do you know where it is?
I think we got a map we got a map to the wine, the Wizard
I
of
think
Wine.
this whole little thing down here.
This is like probably where the festival is. Is that?
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Did anybody tell us where the
It's like-
coffin maker
They're like, oh, this is
shop
nice.
is?
And it's
I look
like
for a
gallows
peasant
just
that's walking
everywhere.
nearby.
Just gallows and stocks
say
and nothing
Grab
else.
another peasant.
Excuse me.
A
We're looking to
steak.
find the distinguished coffin maker in the town.
Henrik.
Henrik?
They say, that's nearby Arasak's stockyard.
Say no more. Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
say more. Where is that?
Say no, actually, I take
Sorry, this is our second day here.
Say more right now.
But we're afraid that my friend has come down with a sickness, and we might need a coffin soon.
Another one. He's already blue.
That's such concern for our friend.
She takes
We
a
just
look.
want to get him measured while he's still upright.
She takes a look at it like, oh my, you should really go see Jenny about that.
Who's
Jenny?
Jenny?
Says, oh, that's the herbalist that lives just outside of town.
Sounds like a
She-
witch.
She has a knack for being able to cure things like that.
Mm.
So where's she? Outside of town? In which direction?
She is in the west gate, just right outside on the right.
We were so close.
Awesome.
We've been so close.
Thank you. Well, could you? We're gonna need that coffin maker anyway, just in case.
Right?
You never know when you're gonna need a
She
coffin.
says,
you know?
so right where Singer is, she says, just up there on the right.
Oh gosh,
Okay.
I nailed it.
Like the orange one or the tiny little one?
Wait, where's Singer at?
So it is
It's just backyard.
this tiny little one there.
Okay.
Where?
We go in there.
Okay. my guy, he's not there, but he is there. So fast travel.
Okay. So this large
I
stock,
just saw like his little stumpy dwarf legs.
this large stockyard has several lock sheds along its.
Oh god. I sure would love to be able to see the map right now, but
Periphery and lies
But I
adjacent to a
can't.
roomy warehouse. A wooden sign above the front gate reads Arisex Stockyard. Parked at the south end of the stockyard is a sturdy carnival wagon. Its colorful painting peeling off. Faded lettering on its side spells out the words Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders. A heavy padlock secures the back door.
is it similar to the Vistani wagons?
Similar, a bit different in the
Okay.
sense that it's
Different colors, maybe.
different colors. And,
All right.
But it one of those wagons where it hooks up to a horse where it has the front seats in the front. And
Is
whatnot.
padlock closed?
Sorry, what did you say?
It's padlocked.
Yeah, heavy padlock secures the back door.
Where are our horses?
Oh yeah. Were we supposed to return them in like
They're-
3
they're at the
days?
end,
Oh, that's true.
Where are
they
they?
have, they have a stable at the end that they put their horses in.
We should probably do that soon.
We're not going to be going back through there for another week or two, probably.
I think the madam will understand.
They seem pretty chill about it.
Yeah, gypsies are super cool about people breaking deals with them.
Okay.
Well, we can deal. We'll probably just have to pay more. We can deal with it when we get there.
Let's talk with Hendrik.
I want to walk quietly, like not sneak. Like I'm not crouching.
Okay, but then
Am I sneaking?
I
Are we
walk
sneaking?
like thunder beside you then.
Okay, I walk.
I was going to basically just walk in and if he's there,
Shop for a
cigar.
hey dude,
We just
what the heck?
Well, let's just pretend like we're shopping for a coffin for a wig.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, I love it actually. That's funny.
Let's do it.
And then, well,
Why don't you act like you're the nobleman and one of your guys is?
we're not necessarily trying to get information from him or whatever. We know what he's got and we want it, and we're going to have to just up and ask for it at some point. We'll
As
just
you,
go in and ask for
I
it.
think we should try to look around. Like maybe get him to go in the back, and then we can see what we can find.
Hey.
Is the door open to the? Wait, is it like a building?
So are you wanting to approach the building or?
Yes.
Okay. So as you get closer, the wagon suddenly lurches as though something big has thrown itself against the side wall. You hear the cracking of wood, the scraping of metal, and the snarl of something inhuman. Upon closer inspection, you see that the sides of the wagon are spattered with dried blood. You also see an inscription on the wagon's door frame that reads, "I bring you from the shadow into light."
Are there bars on? Are there windows?
No,
like
wait, is that the wagon?
It's the wagon. It's kind of
The coffin shop is kind of like right at the corner,
yes.
and the wagon is
Is
just
Right in
over
front of
here.
it.
it's kind of towards the bottom of this. Like the wagon is like right around there. You saw that.
I didn't see it.
We ride.
Gently.
Here?
Yeah. Sorry.
So that's where the wagon's at?
Yeah, the wagon is like right
Okay.
there.
Now where's the coffin shop?
Coffin shop is.
Oh.
Ah.
So
And there wasn't a gate.
we're like.
There's no gate into
Okay.
there, no.
Okay. Alright, so we're kind of here-ish. Heading towards the coffin shop
Right.
when the wagon lurches.
Yeah.
Are there windows or bars or anything on the wagon?
I
On
pull
the
out
wagon see-through?
my shield and
No,
Morning
there's.
Star.
You could probably look through the back. There's right by the. There's kind of like double doors in the back. They
Yeah.
have little, smallish windows with bars in it.
I want to do that.
You peer into it,
Yeah.
the wagon.
Yeah.
Okay. Inside, you do see what looks to be a saber-toothed tiger.
Nice.
I tame it and ride it.
It looks like it's been clad in
Entertainment.
kind of like a plate mail or like a half plate.
Nice.
Damn.
So there are bars on the window.
There are, yes.
I want to take my pie out of my bag and kind of through the bars.
I
Sorry.
grab it and take a bite.
You're not even close to
Tiger
me.
grabs you
Fine.
and takes a bite.
I want to feed it to
Actually,
the
roll me
tiger.
a Constitution.
Okay. Not hungry. Eat
I
some
should have
pie.
done that back at the luncheon.
No.
22. So you can choose not to eat it if you do not want to.
Right now, I'm pretty occupied by this saber-toothed tiger.
Okay.
And you just
I'm
ate.
not,
It's like the pie's like right in front of you. And like you move it aside to get a better look at the tiger.
Okay. So you
I
throw
guess I
the
don't see
pie
it.
in.
Yeah.
Okay. It will.
It is a
Raspberry.
potato pie.
Oh.
Potato pie.
Yeah.
Okay, you do see that it eats it.
No.
Us in like
Yeah. As it does that, it kind of, gets the taste for food and it lunges against the side of the wagon.
Not ideal.
So it's basically a circus tiger.
Yeah. Wearing armor.
Poiga.
I mean,
So, I
want to
use some of this, and I use a booming voice, and I say, "Sit down, you beast."
in tiger.
So what does this do? It
Yeah. Do you speak beast?
My voice is 3
Tigers?
times louder than normal.
but otherwise doesn't really.
Yes, it
No, it
is.
doesn't do squat. It's just 3
Nothing
times
other
louder.
than, yeah, intimidate.
Basically, I'm just I'm letting it know.
It
who's
basically
boss.
roars back at you. It antagonizes it.
We like turn around and sing her sitting down.
What?
No.
What?
Oh, no, I
get it. That's funny. But no.
As you do this, you can kind of see that you could probably almost break the wagon if this were to continue.
Yeah, I'm at this one. I'm walking towards the coffin shop and
Let's not actually need a coffin.
waiting for you guys.
I'm like, fine, have it your way. Letting the whole town know as I say it. And I enter we enter the shop.
Okay, this uninviting shop is 2 stories tall and has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door.
This guy makes one thing.
All the windows
Coffin
and shutters are
coffin
closed up tight,
accessories.
and a deathly silence surrounds the establishment.
He actually only has coffin-shaped boards, so he can't make anything else even the sign.
The building.
Hello.
Is the door locked?
It is locked.
Is there a bell?
There's no bell.
I bang
It
on
looks
the
like
door
every window of the
pretty
shop
heartily.
is
I
a
mean-
lattice work of iron fitted with squares of frost glass.
No
Locked from
coffin
inside.
shutters.
As soon as I see that the door's locked, I make a quick run around the back, try to see if there's any other exits.
Oh, you know what?
Let me actually.
Amazing.
What's amazing?
You'll see.
What? Okay.
Just waiting for the doctor.
He's just dancing and dancing and dancing.
Wait, did we break in?
No, you should be.
Oh. Perfect.
I see.
Weird.
That's the front of the house. Workshop, I guess.
I knock on the door.
You
Is
hear.
anyone home? My voice booms out like
And as soon
thunder.
as we try the door and it's locked, I'm already booking it around the corner.
So as you knock on the door, you hear
We
someone
search
say,
for the-
"We're closed."
This is an emergency! And I keep pounding on the door.
Please go away.
What time is it?
I keep pounding on the door.
It is probably about
Black woman time.
Around 2 o'clock.
I can't believe you closed at 2.
We're close
I
We
assume
drove
there's a
all the
door.
way here from the
Door there.
Vistani camp.
There is a door. Yes, it is also.
I'm gonna keep running. See there's windows there.
I keep pounding on the door the whole
There.
time.
See there's
Good hearty
there.
bangs.
And then run back to the door here and just wait. I assume I'm close enough. I can hear the banging and shouting.
What do you do?
I mean, I'm banging on the door, and then
It's open.
I do the spell again, and make some thunder roll across the sky.
You do not hear any reply.
I bust the door down.
Oh shit, we're doing this. Okay, are you gonna try to kick it in, or?
I pull out my Morning Star, give it a crack.
I step aside
Yeah, I would move.
considerably out of the way.
Doors.
I pull out my shield. And I get me behind it. Just can't. I can't stop it.
Okay, so
I love him so much.
okay, give me a strength check. Or you, yeah.
This door is too strong for you.
You try to kick it in, but it withstands your kick.
Okay, I think I can do this. I am going to cast Enlarge Reduce on the reduce end of the spectrum on the door, the back door, and then I'll just, I'm assuming it would go like zoop down to half the size, and then I just push it in,
And then you punt it in.
and it flumps down on the floor, and I walk inside.
Okay. Alright.
So I do that. Holy cow, there's a lot of coffins. So in this room, I'm just seeing what I'm seeing here. There's nothing. There's a lot of coffins.
I mean, I guess you can do that, right? It says like you can do an object.
Yeah.
Is that?
So I go down towards. These are doors.
I'm still pounding on the door, knocking on it.
These are doors down here.
So, how small do you make that door in the back?
Half size.
And I shout out,
Okay, so he hears the door as it kind of
he doesn't
falls
hear
down,
it because I'm smacking the front door.
and he comes.
And I'm trying to walk. I'm trying to walk pretty quietly to
Okay.
the back room.
Well, he comes out to see what's just on the other side of the door, and he says, "What are you doing in here?"
Hello.
Can I assist
Uh,
on the front door?
You're, in fact, open. Is this a door right in front of me?
Yeah, it is a door.
Okay. I open it. Is it locked?
It's not locked.
Okay. I open it. Just follow me real quick here for a sec.
Blue man
Does he follow?
walks
He
into
follows
his
you and
shop.
says, "What are you doing in here?"
Okay. Just give me a sec. Looking for
Says,
the,
"You are not allowed to be in here. You must go
He's
immediately."
blue and he walked in. He's like, actually, you're not closed.
he's still following me, right?
Yes. He is
Into
fine.
this room. Okay. Is this the front door that I'm seeing right here?
That's a window.
Oh, okay. I'm looking for the front door.
Okay,
Just
but this is. Let me a moment here. I got to.
And I'm totally keeping an eye on him to make sure he doesn't turn around and bolt out the back door.
Okay.
So I'm, making sure, kind of talking to him, whatever. Yeah, it's a nice day out there, huh?
Yeah, so you see
Nice
a table
weather.
with 4 chairs in one corner of this room, with a lantern hanging from a chair directly above. 2 well-made cabinets standing against the east wall. There's seems to be kind of a room that's weird, not much going
that's
on.
Okay.
So
As we walk past, I look back to him and, do you have another chair? We're gonna need another chair.
he says, "You need to go right now."
And he's still following? That's the only thing that counts.
Yes, he follows
Okay.
you.
I go through this door. I assume I'm the front door.
And he says, "What did you do to my door back there?"
Oh, it'll be fine. I open the front door.
It's still there.
I like almost bust it.
And then I step back.
Punch him in the face.
There's a lock, like the door's locked with that needs a key. So you're not able to open
The key, please, Henry.
it. He says, "Are you planning on leaving?"
Yes, we will.
He says, "We." There's more.
They're still
Can
banging
I,
on the front.
while they're talking, can I assist him to try to break down the front
he's
door?
trying to open the door so I can get out. We just need. Listen, just give me the key. We'll explain this all in a sec. I know this is very confusing, probably. Just the key, please. Open it up, and we'll be out of here in a sec.
He says, "I'm not giving the key to you, but I'll open the door if you promise to leave."
Okay, yeah. Just go ahead and open the door.
Okay.
That will work.
He
Shield, and I said I have my shield.
Did I ever? Did I use the name Henry?
roll
right?
a persuasion
did.
check. Yeah.
You called him Henry.
Okay, yeah. I wanted to call
This
Henry.
blue stranger that walked
Yeah.
in knows his name
18.
and acts like he owns the place.
Okay. He seems kind of convinced that you'll leave once he opens the door. So he will whip out the key and open the door and says, "Please, just leave."
As soon as he opens the door, like as soon as it's unlocked, I grab the door handle, open it up. Come on in, guys. Hey, Henrik, we're gonna need to have a word.
You need to leave. You've promised.
Listen, that other chair. Actually, I grabbed this chair.
We will be leaving.
I grabbed this chair right here, and I had, hey, come on, guys, back here in the other room here.
So yeah, I kind of shuffle him into the other room.
And I'm assuming somebody else helps me kind of grab Henrik, and we just take him back and sit him down there at the table.
Okay.
What is on the table here?
I'm hoping all of this happened so fast that he really didn't
just
have time to
confused more than
process
anything.
That should be good.
Yeah,
what's going on.
He
Should
doesn't
grab
really
something.
struggle that
Yeah.
much. He's more very upset at what's happening.
Is he upset, scared, or upset, angry?
Probably more upset. Well, actually, roll a side check.
Okay.
Like that one there for the fingers.
Okay. Just so you know, I always know these types
Nice.
of things, like from now on. So, like I said.
He definitely seems pretty shook and like frightened.
Okay. I say, "Ah, Hendrik's my old friend," in my booming voice.
My old friend.
Yeah, just as a.
Says,
You know you're about to get your ass whooped.
what do you want?
We take him back into that room. I grab the other chair that's out there, bring the chair back into this room, and we just all sit around at the table,
Yeah.
putting him in the back.
Yeah.
Off the. Yes, okay. While I'm in this room here, I'm just gonna pick up this guy if I can. This hammer.
I was gonna say.
What?
This hammer on the table.
Okay.
Can I take that? Can I pick it up?
Yeah, you can pick it up.
Would you say that I can put it in my inventory as a sledgehammer or a light hammer?
I put the chair in my inventory that I'm sitting on too.
Temporarily.
Like you
The
step,
chairs don't have
chair.
stats!
you're standing up and like the chairs.
I put this building into my inventory for now.
Whatever.
This is
I
not
put
our
Henrik
building.
in my inventory.
It's like a Pokemon.
I would say it's a light hammer.
Okay.
Okay, so we sit Henrik down.
I just got
I
a-
don't know that you need to
I just
sledgehammer
got a
to make
free
it
weapon, you guys.
We sit him down in the corner, and then I just say, "Okay, so Henrik, I know this is very confusing for you, but this can be over very quickly.
I take a peek at
The bones, where are they? We're going to need them, and why did you take it?"
Says they're upstairs.
I motion to Singer.
Yes.
Upstairs, bones.
We'll go
Okay, where are the stairs?
here.
We're in here. And then up here.
No, go.
While they
Down
go
here,
through the
That is
house.
not where
I'm
you
just
go to the
gonna
stairs.
I'm just gonna look around.
Yeah, while they're
I'm just
looking,
like, oh, this
That's
is
not
a
a
fun
door.
room.
Is this?
while
It
we're
has to have a
looking,
big white thing.
I'm gonna
there,
come
okay?
in here like, oh, hey guys, no stairs there. All right.
That's the stairs, yeah.
So,
you see
what
that
was-
white thing up at the top?
what was the
that
purpose
indicates that it's.
of the bones?
Yeah.
yeah,
You're not saying
I'm still waiting on the
Go back
second
to
half
that.
of that answer. And
What did you say?
I said, where are they? We're going to need them.
That's not how I
And
feel.
then, why did you
Straight
take them?
There you go.
So you're halfway there.
And why is there a saber-toothed tiger? Or
Whoa,
lion?
we're halfway.
That's
Let's
a
go
saber-tooth
upstairs, huh?
tiger? I know nothing
Let's do
about
it.
that. You can talk to the.
What?
the
All right,
carnival
forget that
person.
question. The bones.
They're upstairs.
The use.
I was just told to take them.
By
I was
who?
We waiting on the stairs.
Promised good business. I
Who?
don't know his name. He was just a man.
I pound my hand down on his fingers.
Oh.
They're another part of the table.
I don't know. I don't know his name. I've never seen him before.
Did we get sent upstairs?
Well, we're trying to go upstairs.
Oh.
We're stepping
Okay,
on
so
the
you're
stairs.
going upstairs right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I was like, am I just wandering around like an idiot?
Why am I
I
visiting?
found the
They're down there
stairs!
like interrogating him. We go up and we get the
This,
bones.
this was a
and
lot
we go
easier
down.
than I thought.
I look over at him. Boy, how did you ever?
We're gonna have ourselves a real adventure here.
All right, you take the left. I'll take the right.
Okay. Now your left or my left?
What were you
Well,
supposed to do with
Facing
Okay.
turds.
Or are you looking at their stuff?
No, you're
I'm-
asking.
What
Say
were you
we
supposed
leave
to
the
do with
door
the bones?
open.
I was
And
just
I-
told
yeah.
to keep them. I
So you can hear
assumed
me.
that he'll come back to pick them up.
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure.
All right.
I'll tell you what, when he comes back to pick them up, you tell him that you didn't feel comfortable keeping them in your shop. In case you get discovered. You took them somewhere else for safekeeping,
That seemed like
and
strange to
you
always
send
carry the
him
wood up
to us. Where are we going to be?
to put
Did
all
he
of
say
them
how soon you need to
upstairs.
get them?
So at this
Seems
moment,
difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh! Even us
Get
that
in
aren't
out
aware
before
of what's
something
going on down
happens.
there?
What?
Even us that aren't aware of what's going on down there?
Especially you.
Okay, sweet.
Uh-oh. Did you guys wake something
That's
up
fair.
there?
That's
fair.
21.
Yeah, sweet 21.
Same here.
Oh, you think you're better than me, Dalvin?
Well,
I think
if it makes you feel better,
Whoa.
I got this stuff.
6.
Oh no! What?
Sorry, I just rolled here. 19 plus 2.
Okay.
So 21.
Well, this seems like baloney. Singer.
Whoa! The dice roller's new.
Oh, that's cool.
You can very quickly, did you see that if you just hover over it? You can very quickly roll like 2D something or 4D
Oh
something.
yeah, I was gonna say that was kind of cool.
What's the fudge?
What's it do?
Oh,
That's, for
that's cool.
fudging
I'm just
rolls.
gonna do this for nothing. Oh, that's so cool.
What's the fudge?
I don't know.
What's a DF?
Or you can easily roll to the DM.
Oh, there's fudge.
Cool.
Is rolling D fudge when you like are fudging a roll and you're like, I got a 20.
It says 0 all the time.
Alright.
Okay. So, Singer, as you approach one of the crates, you see a vampire
Oh, and my favorite.
burst out of the crate,
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
and it is. We won't give it surprise in this case here. So it is Woodman's turn.
Do I hear anything?
You don't really hear anything. Not right now.
I go on with my pitch, I guess. Where do we want to
This is gonna be
send the guy?
We're gonna die.
We're gonna die.
Where are we going to be? Or how? Right, I just asked him how soon did he have or want you to get them? Like when are you expecting him to be back?
He didn't tell me. He just said be ready and don't let anyone in.
Well, you failed on both parts. If he asks for him, tell him you sent them for safekeeping. What do we call us?
Do we have a name? I think it's okay if we
The
don't have a
Double
name yet.
Destroyers. D&D.
I'll think later what exactly I call Move on.
Wreck 'em to heck 'em.
Says, okay, I'll let you know. Alright, is that it? Alright, it is Singer's turn.
Okay. So, I'm in a fight now. And I don't have anything else.
And you're
My hit points are at max. Right? Because I lost my total. So I can't heal myself. I'm just going to attack with my long sword. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Alright.
Ooh, very nice.
9 damage.
Ooh! And before I do that, I use a bonus action to go into a rage, and I add 2 to my attacks.
No.
Fair. Tough, but fair. I respect it. I don't like it, but damn it, I respect it.
Alright.
As a bonus action, after I attack, I go into a barbarian rage.
As you remember fighting with Goru, the weapon doesn't seem to do as much damage as what you're used to.
That is some bologna cakes.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's my standard and my bonus. That's it for old singer.
Okay, it is Tanager's turn.
I will utter a lightning strike.
Surely that will be heard from downstairs.
Constitution save, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Do I have to
Shower.
do that too?
I have that one too.
Must be a popular one.
It was on sale
Yeah.
at the Fantasy Costco.
Does it? It's exceeded. Does it take any
It takes
damage?
half.
Half. Okay.
It takes both halves.
So I assume thunder damage, so we hear.
You do hear, a big racket.
That's good.
This is what it appears to. Thunder is going off in the upstairs. Now, it's not too uncommon for thunder to be happening in Barovia, but this definitely seems very close. And it kind of reverberates inside the house.
And it was like sunny, kind of daytimey outside, right?
No.
Oh wait, no, it's like cloudy
Overcast.
and rainy, like it is.
You
when
really
there's a
have never seen the
thunderstorm.
sun since you've arrived without there being some sort of cloud or something in front of
Cloud.
it.
One
You
time
can see
I
the
didn't see the sun
shape of
until
it,
I was a
but
grown
it's always very
Oh,
dim.
I've never seen the sun at all.
Okay, that's it.
Jeez.
Okay.
No bonus actions for old Tanager.
No.
No buffs for
No buffs.
any dying paladin.
Oh. I do
so
forget
the-
about that.
It is super awesome.
So
What is?
Inspiration.
Oh.
the vampire is going to grab a bag.
A what?
A bag.
A bag? Okay, cool.
And it is going to try to dash.
I wonder what could be in the bag.
Actually, let me put that.
We probably saw which door you went out. Was it the top one?
You don't know where we went.
Well, but where you left this room.
Yeah, I would have been like tucked up into like the casket room.
Alright. It's going to try to dash past both of you.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my opportunity attack, please.
Okay.
I rolled a 20 a second ago with my actual dice. Can I use that? That'd be great.
No.
All right, it ran past us.
Again, good call.
Yeah, it ran past you.
How about a 22?
That hits. Oh, one other thing. The damage that you did to it, it seemed like it kind of gained that back.
No.
Of course.
Well, I do another 6 to it, just.
Feed it some blood. That seemed to help the other time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was against that plan. I don't think I was the one that did that. Was I? You were? Cool.
Wigman was very dumb. Still is.
How much opportunity do I attack for beating a vampire?
Okay, so you said you did 6.
I did another 6, yeah. 4 plus 2.
I might as well get a swing in there as well, perhaps.
Okay. That hits.
Slice. Dice. Clean in half.
Now what a rapier does.
If you got somebody through a rapier, you got just like bandsaw across their body.
It is Dalman's turn.
So I hear the thunder, and I guess I hear probably the racket and the clashing of swords.
You do, yes.
So I'm like, I look over at women. That's not any of my thunder, and
Neither.
I stand up and I kind of head over towards the stairs. Were these the stairs here?
They still are the stairs.
No, they are.
They went out.
It's like
this
Hogwarts, the
hour.
stairs moving
They're
down.
on that way.
Right.
Okay. So let's see here. I'm not sure how much movement this is in this place.
By the way, this was my wild magic roll.
7.
Forgot it again.
Oh, yes.
Now.
Okay.
So we get.
So 5.
Someday I'll remember all of it.
Yeah.
10.
You'll have to probably.
Actually, you know what? Can I have my dice back?
So I guess I didn't really see where they went. So I guess I'm going to.
You can probably hear that the stairs are you know, like right in there.
So
Because you're in that same room as the stairs kind of are.
15, 20.
Okay,
So
so
that's all I
as
want
you
to go.
as you open the door, you do see a vampire standing right in front of you,
Oh shit.
with eyes bloodshot,
hello.
fangs bearing.
You're like, did you find the tanager?
You are actually going to need to be right there.
Let's shout to him and like, let her go. We already get the XP.
And the vampire.
That's a stupid
is gonna
joke.
be like right there.
I loved it.
You would be able
Okay.
to probably still make an attack if you.
Okay. Okay. In that case, I am going to. So, I see the person. I'm gonna bust out the Shield of Faith as a bonus action. Kind of, you know, maybe instinctual as I see it, and then I'm gonna say that I have my stuff out, and I'm gonna take a swing.
Take a
at
short
it
rest.
with my mace. Exactly.
Oh,
So, basically, did I click the Shield of Faith? No, huh?
You did not.
So, cast that.
The shield of
Shield of Faith.
face wreckery.
And then, come on. Sometimes I wish this was easier to get around. And take a swing with my Morning Star. But true to Delman fashion, I smash it into the wall. It was more of like a stop.
You seem to always just roll really bad.
You were kind of startled by it, and you just kind of took a wild swing, but the door was still kind of in your way, and you hit the door instead of the
Vampire. I'm about to put this piece of filth
It
dirt.
is Wigman's turn.
I get up, and as I start running towards that door up there, I turn to Henrik and say, "Don't do anything stupid like move." And then run up there.
Oh, actually, I did forget to put this guy in turn order.
Wait, so I go through there and I see what now?
You can kind of see that Dauman took a swing at
Mhm.
something inside the door.
The swan.
You
Which
can
is south
probably
of me.
see a bit of what looks to be an undead creature. One of the limbs looks to be almost rotted away.
Is it down here or over here?
It is right in there.
Okay. Wait, I forgot to check how far I moved. So this would be 15 feet, so I have another 15. I will see that and then just keep running to there, and then cast
more spell slots.
mirror image, I believe. Yeah, 3 degrees, that's what. Can I choose where to put them?
I don't think so.
In your space. Move with me and mimic my actions. In that case, I mean, I assume they're not like they're in the same space, but there looks like there's 3 of us.
Right, yeah, so it doesn't know what to target.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to.
One of these trips for work. Actually, I might get one for home, rent to work, and see if I want it. Then I could either get them to buy it for me or at least pay for part of it.
You can take it home every night.
Okay, so in that case, I'll move there and cast mirror image. So there's 3 of us standing between him, it,
Okay.
and the door. And I'll also just pull out daggers to make ready in case it tries to run past me. And I also cast Mage Armor. And Fireball.
Yes.
So,
Anything else?
I thought. Wait, no. Where is the one? Yeah, that went from there to there.
Close one.
3. And I don't actually cast Mage Armor. Only mirror image. Okay.
That actually.
That is all. Mage Armor isn't a bonus action, is it?
No.
Which I couldn't anyway. Because,
Okay, it is Singer's turn.
Alright.
Anybody else?
I can get to like there. I will dash as my action, which will give me another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then I can go 5 more feet from there if you can move me to the
Yep.
other map.
So actually, right there is the vampire.
Oh, I'm on
right
it.
Right in front of you. It's right there. It's
Okay.
just on a different map. I can actually make a duplicate of that. Should be able to here.
Well, I assume I'm going downstairs anyway, right?
You are, yeah. So if you just want to say that you attacked.
Well, I can't attack because I already used my standard action to dash.
Oh, you did.
But I
okay.
will do a bonus action to do that defensive posture so I can get opportunity attacks.
Yep.
That's what I do.
Okay. Right, it is Tanager's turn.
Alright. I will also head down the stairs. Guess what do I see when I go down the stairs?
Hmm?
Just you?
So you at the bottom of the stairs, you see the vampire.
Okay. Okay, so I'll be at the top of the stairs and I will Ooh. Nat Sure. It's not from the window.
That was the
Yeah,
Xbox
the
popping.
windows in this house are
All right. So I will
a piece of garbage.
first call it a blethering fool.
Ooh, burn. Sick burn, bro.
They can hardly talk. I understand.
Save. Am I correct if it meets? It saves, right? Yeah. So they roll a 15, so it's not offended by your words. He just hisses at you.
She's been called worse.
All right, and then I will
It is worse.
do some inspirations and okay. I guess so. Like, is Dalman on the other side of the vampire?
Yeah, you can do anyone
Okay.
that can hear you, so really it can be anyone.
Okay.
But yeah, you do see Dalman on the other side
Okay.
of the door.
All right. I'll give it to him, and I will do this. Sorry, my throat isn't quite what it was, but here comes Dalman. He's heard you, son. He's gonna have himself some fun. But pray a holy prayer and display a stony stare, then smash you up nicely with the power of a sun.
I'm so happy that you brought the lyrics. This is amazing.
Also, you get inspiration for that.
Excellent.
That's awesome.
Boy, I really need you to read that again. I was trying to read your thing.
Oh, I was like,
Go again.
Alright. Here comes Dalman. He's heard you, son. He's gonna have himself some fun. He'll pray a holy prayer and display a stony stare, then smash you up nicely with the power of a sun.
Nice.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
That
Nice.
is good.
I like.
Nice. I love it.
Alright, it is. Guy's turn.
Surely he wouldn't move. He was told not to.
Well, if you told not to.
I mean, obviously he can't move.
Yeah. We probably should have tied him up.
Didn't have time.
Alright, it is the vampire's turn, and it sees Dalman right in front. It actually looks to be a woman vampire.
Oh, a woman.
Is she cute?
You did not say
Her
it was
arm
a
is
woman.
falling off.
It does look like she.
I mean.
Her lips do look pretty kissable, so you know.
Oh
you
dear.
Oh my.
Let's not.
He's going to take a swing at Dalman. First one is an 11, and that misses. Second one, she is going to try to bite you.
Okay.
That is a 13. So misses. It is going to then try to run. Out that door.
Can I try to tackle her when she runs by? Is that able? No.
I mean, you'd get an
You got an
opportunity.
opportunity. It's like you can try to hit her.
Yeah, you could attack if you'd like,
Okay.
but no.
Actually, you know what?
Is she's moving then?
Yeah, you would also get your attack as well.
I definitely lay into her back with this bad boy.
Ooh, yeah.
The Raging Thunder.
How much damage have we done to her so far?
She keeps kind of healing, so I don't know.
Say 10.
I've done 17.
She looks to be in excellent shape.
For being half,
Probably a
for
runner
being undead.
in her. When she is alive.
After I took off her leg with that hit.
24, 10. And you were using your Morning Star, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I would get one with my dagger.
You do notice that it, you didn't do anything to your Morning Star, is that right?
Then the roll to
No.
does. Okay,
It
there's
doesn't
another
give
one.
quite the thump that you're used to.
5, 11,
Oh, yeah?
16.
You do also get a attack.
9.
Does not.
Boo.
Boo!
Okay.
Alright, it is Delman's turn.
Alright, so I see what she's trying to do. I'm not gonna have any of it. So as she runs
Where did it play?
So as she runs by me, I kind of run behind her, and I get to here, and I grab a hold of that bag that she's carrying, and I take it for myself.
You wouldn't steal a handbag, would you?
But
Or are you just trying to grab it then?
Basically, she's holding it like this. I grab it like this,
Okay. I'm not sure the best way to do this, but we're just going to have you both make strength checks.
and with the fury
I think that's right.
of the sun, get it?
No.
No,
Also, by the way,
Well, you
anytime
can
you want
use-
to use your
Exactly.
bardic
Yeah, you
inspiration,
can use it for that.
you need to let me know before I tell you, before if you win or lose.
okay.
That makes sense.
I use it no matter what.
What if you crit on it already?
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke it.
I mean, you can roll first.
Okay, let me roll first. What do I need to roll? Strength check?
Strength check.
I use it.
Okay. So as she runs past, you run up to her, and she's intent on making her way out the door. When all of a sudden she looks back, and her bag is no longer with her. You're standing there holding it.
Exactly. Thanks, mate.
Okay. So I know that I'm looking at a different map than Marcus is, but is she not there anymore?
She's no longer now.
Okay.
That's
Just
right.
curious.
Sorry,
No, that's fine. I thought I understood. I just want to make sure.
she gone.
I swung and I missed. I assume.
I'm gonna say that's an action. So if you have a bonus action, you can do it.
Okay. I think what I do. Okay, hang on a second. Real quick. Oh, slow, but quick. I also, as a bonus action, I'm going to just use all my spells up.
By the way, you still have your inspiration, I think, from last session.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know if that carried over or not.
Yeah, I'll let it carry over. Just
Okay.
because sometimes you don't ever need to use it. So we'll see how it goes. If it seems like I'm handing out inspiration each session per se, then maybe we won't. But
Right.
now, so.
So, I think I'm going to bust out the spiritual weapon. And I am going to attempt... I should have said this, I guess, before I rolled it. But the attempt was to try to basically bash off one of her rotten legs with the weapon.
So I know we did it last time. I'm not really gonna do per se things like that. Where you
Call your shot.
call your shot.
I'm going to bash her face in them.
Maybe we'll revise that. But
No, I'm okay.
It does make it a lot more complicated when you do that.
I'm okay with it not, but as in, yes, then I just take a good while up at her.
okay, all right. That hits. Okay, spiritual weapon. All right.
Goodness, my guy
That
has to
seems
look like a fury right now. He's got a shield on him. Got the shield, got the little morning star, got the bag of bones, and
That seemed to, do pretty good damage to her. So,
yeah.
that's a bonus action, right? I assume.
I guess it's like this.
I'm gonna say yes because down at the bottom here it says that so it's a bonus action, right?
Scroll up a little bit.
Right.
Casting time.
Right.
Bonus
So
action.
casting time is a bonus action.
And it attack. I think we already went over that. It attacks when you
Right.
cast
When
it,
you cast
and
it.
then as a bonus action each turn.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
It is Wigman's turn.
What's my intelligence score again? It's +1. So the problem is it worked last time. That's the problem. And she's still okay. So he's
What's
got
he
the
gonna
bag.
do?
Is she like turned like she's gonna try to take it back, or is she like, oh shit, I'm just gonna keep running?
Right now, she has her attention at Delman.
Like she's or on the bag or on
Roll an
Delman?
insight check.
Okay.
Basically, she's a girl and the vampire.
Sad.
She looks pretty intent on destroying Delman at this moment.
No way.
Yikes.
Okay, I'm not severely stupid, so I'll just these aren't too stupid. I move. Let's just say there, and then I will cast a thing. Wait. Let me check. Let's just look at this. Okay. I will just firebolt her ass. Not, targeted strike, but the term, just firebolt her. 16?
She now has a hot ass.
Actually, no, I didn't. This is for my area.
This is a family program.
Hot lips, hot ass.
Wait, that was a
Damn.
Well, but I don't need to roll it because that's just
Oh, I see.
Didn't count. So 16 to hit.
That hits.
6 damage.
Okay.
And that will be all. Since I have nothing I can do as a bonus action.
It is Singer's turn.
Hello.
Change.
I can get to here with 5 feet, so I'm gonna do that, and then 10. Now I see what's going on. 15,
Oh yeah, I should
20,
have actually probably just moved you guys to the other one.
25, 30. Okay, so I can get to there with my speed.
By the way, I replaced you, Tanager.
Okay.
You just have
I just
minus 5 speed.
You
Just
been
because
replaced.
I moved you 5 speed more than what you should be, so you could be on the other map. If that makes sense.
Oh, I gotcha.
Because you were on top of the stairs before,
Oh.
now you're
Oh, I see.
in the stairs.
Gotcha.
Okay, sorry. What were you doing?
I'm gonna move to here, and I have a plan.
Man with a plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Dalman that I can cover you to get away.
No. Bright.
Get away.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Smack her.
I get to hit her 4 times as she walks past me on opportunity attacks.
Why is that?
Or 3 times. I get to hit her.
5, sorry.
Like
3, so 3.
Yeah. If you move back like 10 feet, I get to hit her 3 times if she chases
An
you.
opportunity attack is a reaction, and you only get 1 reaction.
Unless, Eddie, you have my fighting style. And it
Wait.
doesn't take a reaction for me to do an opportunity attack if it's still inside my zone.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy cow!
Well,
Never mind that then.
So this is I do what you want, but I encourage you
seems
to
like
do
something
that.
you just wrote down on a piece of paper.
It's no, I wrote it down on my computer.
Okay.
It's
I don't
it's
see
real. I can cite it for you if you want to see it. It is called Tunnel Fighter. It is a fighting style that I got when I was a first level fighter. So anyway, that's going to be my bonus action to do that. My standard action is just going to be to do an attack.
I felt a slight confidence break when you when you said. So that's gonna be your voice cracked just.
Whatever.
Okay, wait. So let's just make sure we get this right. So you can do an opportunity attack without your reaction.
Yes.
And you can use your reaction to make an attack.
Yes.
When they move.
When they
But that's
move
only
away from you.
2, right?
No. Look, okay, here's my like this is the if you step back towards the door 10 feet.
Right.
That means that she'll chase you for 5 feet still in my zone. That's a free opportunity attack. Another 5 feet. That's another free opportunity attack. Okay, so if you go back 15 feet, then another 5 feet leaves it, and that takes my reaction. And that's a...
Where's Tunnel Fighter?
I will put it in the chat.
I mean, I believe you, but it's just these other guys. They
I'm
don't
just
mind
trying to find it in the book to show Marvin so that he doesn't doubt you.
I don't think it's in the player's handbook. I think it's in one of the... It's like in Xanathar's or something.
We need to do some battle training.
Is it a feat, maybe?
It is in Unearthed Arcana.
I'll just be honest though, you're gonna have to do a persuasion
But
check to get me
once
to
you only
back
make
up.
one opportunity attack, I don't think you can ever make multiple opportunity attacks. So.
But basically, you gotta do an opportunity attack just if they move.
At least you shouldn't be able to make more than one opportunity attack in like one turn.
You would think, but no. That's the way I'm reading the rule. If I'm wrong, then but it says
I'm okay with making
while in your defensive stance, you can make opportunity attacks without using your reaction.
Tunnel.
Right, so I could see if there's
Wait.
multiple enemies, in each one of their turns, you can probably make an opportunity attack. So like multiple opportunity attacks in a round,
Roger that.
but not necessarily in
Okay.
one turn.
Hey, it's your world. I'm just fighting in it.
Yeah,
Right.
I might research that.
I'm on board with you, man.
So the Tunnel Fighter fighting style allows you to make opportunity attacks without using a reaction.
Yeah, but he's saying, like, doing that many things within the 6 seconds of that other character taking their turn is unrealistic. So, like, it won't I can take an opportunity attack, but if I want to have another reaction for something else, I can still take a reaction. Like, my opportunity attack is still one opportunity attack.
Right.
So while in your defensive stance, you can make opportunity attacks
Yeah.
without using your reaction.
And they don't have to leave my 5
you can
foot.
use your reaction to make a melee attack against a creature that moves more than 5 feet while within your reach.
So they don't have to leave
More than
my
5
range.
feet also.
Yeah, they can't just like shift around me a little bit. They have to like try to get around me. Oh, that smells great.
Thanks.
I was like, what is that?
He wears that at work. Everyone loves it.
Well, anyway, I'm like an offensive lineman coming up and telling Dalman he can get away with the thing because I'll block her off. Basically, I'll get to hit her. Basically, is what I'm saying. But I did an attack. It was an 8. I assume does not hit.
Does not.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. It is Tanager's turn.
But the defensive posture. Bonus action. That whole thing, I do it. The whole thing I just talked about forever.
All right.
Sounds good.
So I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that should be fine.
That's from Unearthed Arcana, not
Yeah.
Xanathar's.
Right.
Does it? Where does it say that you can do it if they just move within?
It's the last line in there. They have to move more than 5 feet within my range.
You can make opportunity attacks without using your reaction.
Yes.
Opportunity attack means just if they leave your area.
Oh, But you
and
can
you can
use your
reaction to make a melee attack against a creature that moves more than 5 feet
Yeah,
while
guys.
within your reach.
But
That's
welcome,
only 2.
welcome to 5 minutes.
Okay.
That's only 2.
no. But, so basically, you need to use your reaction if they're moving just within
Yeah.
your range.
If they're
But
within your
If they
range,
move with outside of your range, then you can do an opportunity attack. So let's say you had 3 enemies that all went out. You get to do opportunity attacks on all 3 of them because it doesn't use a reaction. But if all 3 of them moved 5 feet,
Yeah, that's
around
true.
you.
So it actually would only be
that makes sense.
yeah.
So on one
So
enemy,
it's
you
a
only
free
get 2
opportunity
attacks.
attack if they leave my range.
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
but then you also
But
get to
if they're
use an
within your-
opportunity attack if they just move 5 feet
Yeah.
within your range.
And then it costs my reaction.
So you
Right.
could do 2,
Yeah.
but yeah, it would.
Alright. Is that how you want me to play it? That's what we'll do?
Sorry.
No, that's whatever. I mean, it's still.
I mean, it's still pretty good.
Like, I'm basing a lot of it on I want to be in it so I can get opportunity attacks.
Right.
Like, that's
Go for
kind
it.
of his thing. But I've been rethinking that ever since
you
I've
have
lost a lot of
to. You have to roll. Hang on. You roll a persuasion on me to make me
Right.
actually back up because
Oh, wow,
I'm
that's
kind
a
of in
crit.
fury.
Look, it's a crit. I rolled a crit.
What's the matter,
I laid it
princess?
down. And it's
Clock strike midnight.
It's like a Cinderella.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Oh, wait, she's by a door, isn't she?
Is that nice?
She always thought of herself as pretty beautiful in real life, and she does not like that. That affects her. Okay.
Is she looking like we're hurting her?
Everyone make a perception check.
That is a 10 plus 3.
6 or no 8.
12.
13.
Okay. Everyone's pretty busy fighting, but
The other guy's gone.
Singer hears the door kind of slam shut.
I hear a little bit of
Oh.
something.
coming
Well,
from the back of the house.
There goes Henry.
The little silhouette of a man.
Baba Ganoush.
Okay. Vampire turn.
Can you do the?
Fandango.
Alright, it is going
Yeah,
to
let's
take
do
an
it.
attack
This is
at
copyright.
Donald.
Sorry.
Well, YouTube's gonna come for us.
It's over 100 years old, so it's fine.
It is not. It's older than me. It must be 100 years old.
Please.
Public
Does a
domain.
17 hit.
The old folk song.
Does a 24 hit.
My grandparents were
Yeah.
singing on the pub.
They were singing this in the World War One.
Okay, it is going to try grappling you. It's going to try to throw you to the ground.
You kidding me? Doesn't. How
So
does
you have
that?
to
Why
down-
does that do a hit?
What?
Isn't that just a straight up strength check?
Basically, this is not. You can try escaping it next turn, but
She. Wait. What?
Is it wrestling him or is it wrestling the bag?
him.
Okay.
So what? Do I need to roll something?
No.
Like just straight up catches me?
Yes. It says instead of dealing damage, the vampire can grapple the target.
It's a
Escape
special
DC 13.
ability. Oh my
So,
god.
I can do it.
I don't think you can.
Instead of dealing damage, just take it. Stop.
I mean, how would you guys
True.
interpret
No,
this?
I don't want the
It
narcotics.
sounds like it has like a special ability.
Narcotics damage.
What?
It sounds like it has a special
That's
ability.
what
Well,
you got
basically,
from
it
the
says
side.
instead of us dealing damage, the vampire can grapple the target, escape DC 13.
I love it.
So I
That's
think
pretty
that means next
Okay.
turn, on your turn, you can try escaping it.
cool. Yeah, and it's your turn.
But
like, right
otherwise,
after this.
why would they allow you to instead of, it's an attack roll?
It's
Why
okay.
would you also have to do it?
Because you're giving up something for it. I mean,
I'm gonna cut her head off.
if
Yeah.
you get loose.
She didn't deal damage. Be happy.
Oh my gosh.
And it's your turn next.
Now's your chance.
Alright.
Okay.
Now what do I need to do to...
So it is a strength check, I'm guessing.
Is she-
So first of all, before I get off of her, I'm gonna have my magic weapon slam down on her, see if it loosens her grip a bit.
Your
Or
spiritual
she
weapon.
gets off of you, Julie.
Yeah.
Sorry,
She's
what did
got,
you do?
she took you down,
Huh?
man.
What are you saying?
I'm gonna spiritual weapon her.
This isn't the NFL. You're allowed to land on people when you tackle them in this game.
You're allowed to hit the head.
Especially if you're a Cleveland Browns quarterback. He was sliding, so he was allowed to be hit in the head. What?
And then a strength saving throw.
Okay.
I'm so
hits
furious.
So
And at the same time, I throw her off. Inspiration.
I love it when you like.
You throw
Your
her off, but pull her
inspiration.
back onto you.
your inspiration just gives you advantage.
You first roll was
Oh.
the best one, and you're like, but what if I had advantage?
But what if it's a 10 instead
Still
of
an 11.
Oh, sorry, he got rejected.
I'll let you keep it.
He did that the last time you used it too.
I
It was
keep-
like
I
his
keep on
first
thinking-
roll was a 12 and his second roll was a 10. He's
keep
like,
thinking
I
it's
used
like
my
advanced
inspiration.
I keep on thinking it's like a D4 or a D6 add-on.
That's what he gives you.
I know.
Did you use that yet?
He did,
You did.
and it
Was
was
it
helped.
good? It helped.
No, actually,
I think so.
well, actually,
It was a 12 and-
yeah, yeah.
or
you-
was
I don't
it,
think you added anything to it. I think you just took
15.
12.
Hey, you never know.
She rolled a crit fail.
She rolled a 10. So. Okay.
So, Chaos Bolt at her face.
Stop calling your shots. You guys.
So the 7 is the.
13?
But I wanted to hit
That
her
does not
face. But bam!
Now that's
It
where
makes you miss.
Bardic Inspiration probably would have helped.
It makes you roll with disadvantage.
Okay, I
When you call your shot.
But we're not playing that.
It is Singer's turn.
Is she
So
prone
we just role playing.
from tackle-y time?
Completely.
So, or are we
How
like
does that
dancing?
work if someone grapples someone?
I don't think you have to go prone when you tackle or when you grapple, right? She
You
could
don't
have
have
just
to.
like
You don't have
she
to.
could have been holding him and he could have just
Yeah.
like and now they're both just like, is there less of her presented? Is he like a human shield? Or like
I would say it's about the same. You know, like if she is just standing there, she'll probably try to dodge your attack anyways. But now,
but now she can't get out of the way.
but now she can't get out of the way. But she is
Please no
moving back
pointy
and
weapons.
forth, and he's there too. I would say it's probably.
Oh, would you hate it if you took damage if I crit failed, Marcus?
No pointy
Would you,
weapons.
would you hate that so much?
Then you couldn't hit me if you tried.
Oh!
Oh, it's a crit!
Fail or success?
No, it's a crit. Plus crit 24.
Alrighty.
Did you crit on me, Marvin?
What are you swinging with?
Oh, I'm sorry, it was my longsword.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's,
Roll the damage.
Yeah.
Oh, which
it's
one
always
is
my
it?
longsword. That's an 8.
Roll the damage.
Plus. Oh, yeah. 2. So 10 plus 2 plus 2. 14.
14.
To be fair, some people just roll the dice once and then double.
We can take that.
That would have been better.
I'm just throwing it
I'll just
out
take
there
it
because
20.
once we get into
I'll
like
just take it.
I'm gonna.
68s or whatever, you don't want to have to roll 12.
Yeah.
You don't want me to do.
If you would have rolled something good, I would have let you keep it.
Alright. Yeah, that's fair. So it was, what did I say? 14?
14. Yeah.
And then
Why does it stop after every single song?
Listen, I don't listen to Spotify, so I can't tell them.
I noticed you have like the. You just do it in your web browser.
Yeah, I'm doing it in the browser. It stops after every song. If I
I
skip
don't
the
really
next
have
song,
any
it
other
goes
bonus
again.
actions. I guess as my bonus action, I just do that like defensive stance again.
Okay.
When we were talking about they don't have to, like I can do it if they don't leave my zone.
Yeah. Actually,
I probably, it's too late now, sure, but like could I have taken an opportunity attack when she grappled him?
That's a good
Because she
point.
moved.
More than 5 feet.
Oh, that's true.
It has to be more than 5 feet.
You have to move at
Okay.
least 10 feet.
No,
Okay.
more than 5 feet?
Well,
No, it just
wouldn't
says
wouldn't
5
she be
feet.
No, it says more
occupying
than 5
Dalman's
feet,
zone now?
5 feet 1 inch?
What
I
what
mean,
grade did you graduate at?
That's
it
more than
moves
5
more
feet.
than 5 feet,
Well, yeah, I understand that, but like she grappled him, so they're in the same space now, aren't they?
which is moving 5
Oh,
feet.
By the way,
on the
same
grid.
as yours.
Yeah. So technically, I guess I should put her right there. Yeah.
So I guess I just want to like, could I have taken an
You
opportunity?
could not
attack?
have.
I could not. Okay.
She would have needed to move 10 feet or 6 feet.
What
For you to do
about
that.
5 feet and 1 inch?
Yep, that would work.
You couldn't have stepped back like a little bit, man.
Well, yeah, when she hit me, I
Oh.
bounced back a little bit.
Ah.
Trying to get away from her.
Well,
Yeah, but she didn't have to move past you, if that makes sense, you know?
Maybe she tried to get around and grab it from the backside.
She went there.
I mean, I feel like if someone has to move,
I could be home with my wife right now, but I'm doing this. Talking about Marcus getting grabbed in the backside.
and you'll come back.
I roll for disappointment. I get a 4.
Does that mean you are disappointed or aren't?
Yes.
Okay, it's your turn, Kanger.
All right, I will say something unkind.
Say something.
Slapadigallion.
What language is that?
I don't know. What does that mean again?
It means a Slavian or a Slav in
A
a
Slav.
worthless person.
What language is it?
Medieval, I don't know.
Oh.
Old English.
Slapadigallion.
Where did it come from?
So I'm not gonna. Stronghold Crusader.
Oh, okay.
It's a real word though. You can look it up.
I believe you. I thought it was like the Vistani called us that or something, and I didn't remember.
Takes offense to that. She understands the language well. Okay, I'm gonna actually move the person out because I can't select her when she's on top like that. So
Okay.
just know that she's on the same square as Dalman. Okay. Anything else?
I will perhaps.
Okay, we'll see if the rest of that works.
Don't.
Maybe I'll give some inspiration to Singer.
Oh my gosh. I'm the happiest boy in Ohio.
And I got something special for you. No! Singer the Red, but it's your blood. He bled. He's gonna smack you upside the head. He'll splash you with some oil, but his sword doesn't toil. And more than likely, you'll end up dead.
I'm gonna get that tattooed across my
You could maybe
across
say
my
dead
chest.
in the soil.
No, you don't get it. It rhymes.
You don't get
It's AAABBA, rhyming
Gotta
wise.
tell you, I'm a rapper professional.
What grade did you graduate from?
I'm a dwarf.
Who is it? I am Jeremy DR5 Bludgeoning
Yeah.
on Twitter. That was exactly an exchange like you put on. The cleric.
Right?
No, it's the bard. You don't get it. That was perfect.
Okay. It is the vampire's turn.
Are you still grappling?
Yes.
I'm grappled, not her
Even when she got hit, she didn't let go. She's tough.
That's true love.
Mm.
Them lips.
She gonna kiss you now. And you get to be with her forever.
Now, if she's grappling me, can she actually do an attack?
Yes. She is going to try to bite you.
I have a thick beard. It's hard to bite through that.
He did say it was like steel wool.
This is true. She tries to find your neck, yeah, and is not able to.
Tis a good
She comes up with like just hair.
Saved by poor hygiene and
That took
grooming.
250 years to grow. I'm furious.
Comes up with a mouthful of hair.
Believe me, she is disgusted at this point, and she just kills herself.
She's already undead though, so.
So,
Is it daytime outside? It's not like sunlight though.
Early afternoon.
I guess
Cloudy.
my question here is, did Henrik invite her inside?
We'll find Henrik later.
Did he say
Well, we'll
a
have
man
to talk to
sent
him
him to get the
later.
bones?
Has anybody looked into the bag yet? sorry, this
He's
is
got
all
it.
He's got the
metagaming.
bag. She's trying
Believe
to
me,
get the bag.
it's right here in my
I mean,
hand.
It's gotta be
I
in the
picture your
Oh,
arms
is it my
be, like
turn?
pinned to your side though, so you can't like.
Sorry.
Young one, toss it to me.
I'm not letting this thing go. Okay. So, strength check.
Oh boy.
I am starting to. Inspiration?
It's called helping a fellow player.
Let's do some inspiration.
Oh, that's so funny.
Alright, I'll allow it this time. But in future cases, you have to say that you want to use inspiration before you
How about this? Let's
Oh,
not
before
use
you
it then.
roll.
Wait, before you roll?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Let's not use
Oh.
it then.
Sorry, I didn't know
I
that.
actually don't
I
mind
don't
being
care.
grappled by her. To be honest, you can't go anywhere when she's doing that.
Actually, no, I think you're right, actually. Sorry.
So,
I wouldn't have said anything if I knew that.
and
I didn't know it.
how about this? Instead, I will just have the spiritual weapon do the job. Yeah.
I think you're right. Certainty does
I think it hits because she's attached to me.
you rolled a 13.
14. So.
That does
Yes,
not
you
hit
rolled
the-
a 13.
Dang it! Okay.
It is Wigman's turn.
Okay, I will do another Chaos Bolt, but this time I will use my
Stuff is happening
ability
while he's
thing
doing this.
that
Thank God.
is
He's selling his soul
called
to the devil.
Tide of Chaos? Yes.
When did he meet Strider?
I use that, which gives me advantage.
Remember? A long time ago.
And I do a Chaos Bolt.
Snap.
6,
That's right.
so 17.
right.
What if this whole
and
amnesia
a
thing is
23.
all a trick? He's
And
just
a 4
playing us.
on the wild magic. So
He is
2d8
Shroud.
plus 1d6.
He is
Look at him.
the whole time.
This one is the damage type.
That would be awesome.
4. There's so many rolls.
Like suddenly we find out at the very end that our best
This
is God himself.
Well,
4
a guy we know.
damage.
I mean,
So,
that's for
nine.
I mean,
Let's not
come on.
exaggerate.
Sorry, what was that?
9
Traveling
force
acquaintance.
damage.
So how long would we have known each other by now?
Now you
Like a week,
can,
maybe.
you know how that
Like
type of
maybe.
chaos works.
Oh, yes.
Anytime
Like
after
not
I
even,
roll spell,
like
you
3
just
days.
have me roll on.
Roll the wild magic, right?
Yeah.
Now, is this for
After I
chance?
roll first level or higher, you can have me roll on a wild magic table without rolling this time. But
Okay,
then
so it's just
once,
an automatic. You
Yeah.
have to roll it.
but if you do that, then I can
I
use
know.
this
Then you can use that again.
Yeah.
I think that's
So
pretty
you don't
in
have
character
to.
though. Because like some chaotic magic
Understood.
is happening and none of us understand it. Anyway, so
Pretty much what
So
it
this
is.
is
I
actually
don't
perfect.
really understand it
It
either.
is Singer's
it's
turn.
it's perfect for us to be confused. I'm going to hit her again with my long sword. Do I have to use bardic inspiration right now too?
No, you can use.
You can
that
use
after.
that.
Can I add it to, for example, damage rolls?
You can do damage or attack.
Okay, I will just do a 10 plus 4. And 14? 14 versus AC? Does
Is
that
that your
hit?
final answer?
Yes.
It does not.
Dang it! I knew the 13 did. I was like, well, I was,
14,
I
the
was like-
16 did. I
We
think.
now know 14 numbers that won't work.
oh, shoot. Okay, then I, nothing else would work as a bonus action. Do defensive stance again. That
Okay.
posture. She hasn't gone anywhere anytime I've done this thing.
It is Tanger's turn.
Could I have used my bardic inspiration on my spiritual weapon?
Wait, what?
Do I still have my bardic inspiration?
Wait, no.
Hmm,
No, you used it.
Actually, we should have some kind of marker for that. Or
Oh, the
if we buy a set of fancy D6 dice.
I need you
that
to
he
make
has and gives
fancy
out.
bardic inspiration cards to just give to
To
people.
hand out.
Or make
Dad's at the Colts.
buy
like
fancy
D4s,
buy
yeah.
fancy D6s that he has and then gives to us as he hands out inspiration.
Polo? I don't think so.
Huh. Water polo then.
No, it's
Yeah, I know what it is. Okay.
I remember how you spelled meat earlier.
I must have. I totally missed something. I'll check it on the recording.
Oh man.
Okay, it's my turn. Okay. I will. Football. I will, let me get out of there. I will do Shatter one more time.
14. Dang.
Don't mess around here.
Did you give yourself bardic inspiration?
Alright.
Actually, can you do that?
Yeah,
I think Vinny did.
Yeah.
He like gave himself a
Yeah.
pep talk before he went into the fight.
Constitution save. Easy. So it takes half damage?
Yes. 7. It was great. That was what 7 was what I
That's
did
it.
last time.
Okay.
This is the weirdest fight. Like, she's just holding on to somebody and we're wailing on her. And nothing's happening.
She's
She
trying to
wants
get
the
me,
bag.
but the steel wool, it's strong.
Okay, she is going to try attacking you with her claws.
Yeah, good try.
Does not hit 14.
Yeah, good try.
She is going to now try to bite you. 24. Yeah, she's not disadvantaged. Okay.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Did she smell my breath?
But she still has a mouthful of hair.
By the way, we had lots of pasta and garlic for your lunch.
So you take a total of 16 damage. 9 of that is necrotic, which moves your maximum HP down by 9.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
That
So-
stuff is a killer.
That means, so I have 41. 1, 2.
I was 20 this morning and I still haven't got it yet.
You can see the taste of blood kind of invigorates her.
Oh no.
She's now got blood dripping from her fangs.
I think I'm cheating again. How do I, like... Do I actually change my hit point maximum? I'm gonna forget what I actually am. How do you do that, Marvin?
What's that?
Like, do I need to change my hit point maximum? I don't remember what I actually have.
What I did is I put it in my red circle on my token so I could just
Yeah, that
have it
would be
as there
smart.
and as a note.
You can add Bardic Inspiration to your AC when attacked.
Oh.
Yo, seriously? That's
Yeah.
About to have a mace face? Don't pee yourself. Be yourself.
The Bardic Inspiration is one of the more awesome things.
Holy, that thing is I mean, she just healed up all the damage we've been done doing to her.
That eventually gets up to like a D12 instead of a D6.
Man.
It is Delman's turn.
I'm freaking pissed. I don't even try to break free. I just swing my mace up around, smash her, and also
Bash her.
magical weapon comes
He said
play.
he smashes her.
He keeps saying magical weapon too. Like he doesn't
Just
understand.
by the way,
what
you
it
still
is.
have your silver short sword. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I be using that, huh?
It doesn't actually do anything. He's just messing with you. Wouldn't that be
Actually,
funny?
It probably does.
Do you have that locket also that we got from?
I think he melted it down. Didn't you?
We melted down the.
No, we got
gold
one this
ones.
morning from.
Fine.
Oh.
Since
Alright.
we're so spiritual weapon. Oh my Wait.
I think you
Inspiration?
in the face.
Did I already use my inspiration?
Which
You
one?
already rolled.
Oh, that's right.
You can use bardic inspiration
I'll
to
have
not
that.
hit yourself in the face with your crit fail.
Did you
No, wait, you already used that one. You don't
Yeah,
have
I know.
to.
I know.
It won't make you succeed. It'll just make you not hurt yourself.
Okay.
With your failure.
You should try rolling with a dice. Or
I'm gonna use the silver short sword then.
Yeah, his roll 20
Since we're
is
I know, like everything is bad.
Okay.
everything is bad.
That's damage. Doesn't seem to do as much damage as you thought.
Story of his life.
Wait, he hits with a 13?
I got freaking
No, he
baited.
hasn't seen it.
Isn't he grappled?
That doesn't get disadvantage, I don't
Oh,
think.
sweet.
Unless we change that. or-
I don't.
Is it? This thing might be wrong. Let me check.
No, he probably hit.
Well, if
but-
I have disadvantage, I'm just gonna try to break free then and just use my spiritual weapon.
Is that what we had? Is that right? I think that might be right.
I'm not sure.
Oh, what-
What was the thing that we had decided?
I don't
that-
think it was that.
Wait, but does she have disadvantage when she's grappling me?
No.
But what if I actually have her?
I guess you could.
Like she started the grapple, but now I
She
actually
started
grapple
it.
her.
But he's finishing it.
I think that being grappled gives you disadvantage on dex saves and
On
attacks.
ability checks.
Yeah.
Or wait, I was looking wrong there.
If not, I mean, that's sweet. Don't listen to me.
Prone, you have disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, Appendix A. So
Yeah.
This stuff is that. Conditions. Grapple.
Grapple.
Speed becomes 0. Can't benefit any bonus to speed. Blah 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 blah. Conditions. Grapple. Blah blah blah. Condition also enters blah blah blah. Basically, your speed becomes 0.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
That's pretty much it.
It's not restrained, right?
There is also a restrained.
That has.
Okay, yeah,
disadvantage.
restrained is disadvantage on dex throws, saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. But you're just grappled, not restrained.
Right.
The art in here is great.
Mm-hmm.
But like, this is what prone looks like. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a giant body slamming a guy on the ground. Going off the top rope. That's cool.
Actually, the picture kind of makes clear what the difference is
Yeah.
between grappled and restrained.
Yeah, it's this. This
Grappled
is what is
is
happening to
you
him.
can't
He's being
move.
held by a bunch of stuff.
You can move, but you
Yeah.
can still swing stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Restrained is you're pinned in a web,
Roger that.
and you literally almost can't attack. Okay.
Sorry to take you all down the
It is
road.
Wigman's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do another chaos bolt.
My guy's about to throw the
Start
morning
to
star out the
run
window,
on the spells.
but he's scared that it might hit him instead.
16 then?
Did your sword do extra damage?
And the
Your
2
silver
on
sword?
the thingy.
I didn't think so.
So
Just curious.
Also,
purple
He's
one.
just messing with you.
Come on.
Then.
14 force
Keep not
damage.
being able to
Okay.
tell
I
if
think
that's
he
you or
wants
me.
to grab the
That was
sword
me.
and kicks me with it, I think is what the plan is.
16.
So that's on the chart, 16.
Yep.
That is for the next. Actually, yeah. Anyhow, for the next minute, you regain 5 HP at the start of each of your turns.
Woodman does?
Yes.
That's dope.
Cool! Hopefully I won't lose any HP, but you know.
Dope.
Okay, that's it.
It is Singer's turn.
Longsword. That's a 14 plus 4, 18.
That hits.
I was hoping it would. So that's a 4 plus 2 plus 2 is 8. Slashing.
All right.
Why couldn't I roll a 17 or 18?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
And then I just like
am looking for. Man, do I have any other bonus actions? Like, I feel like I need a long rest to get anything back. I can't even heal.
Welcome to mage or like a spellcaster's life.
Yeah,
No, I
I'm
mean
down
because like
to-
even if I had my max HP back, I could like take a second wind or something.
I'm getting to the point where I need a long rest just to get slots back and not really HP at all. I haven't been hit today.
Have you ever been hit?
Once or twice. It was a terrible experience.
Alright, is that it for you?
Wouldn't recommend
I
it.
don't have any spell slots left, do I?
I have not been keeping track.
I think I used both of them. Yeah, because I did Divine Smite and I used Detect Good and Evil. Yeah, that's right. I used my 2 spell slots. What do you want? What you gotta say to me? You're blue. Shut up.
I'm sorry.
Bonus action. Tunnel Fighter. End of Singer's turn.
That's nice.
It is Tanager's turn.
Ooh, you both of his spells.
By the way, are you guys gonna freaking kill this witch that's laying on her?
Yeah, how's she looking by now?
We're trying, man. We
Alright,
want to
she's
help.
on you.
No.
She looks wounded.
Well,
She's like
she's
wrapped
attached
from
to me.
behind.
Okay.
She's seen better,
Alright,
but
give me
she looks like a
give me 1 second.
Can we stake her?
Oh my gosh!
Take
You
your
can
sword,
stake her.
stake her into the
I have
ground,
stakes. She
then we
can't
go in.
move.
Believe
You
me,
just go stake her.
it ain't gonna get through my armor. Just let her have it.
I'm gonna stake her if I can.
Give me 1 second here. I need to quickly.
Wish I still had a 3rd level slot, then I could merge you. And you could break out pretty easy. Or do a large and reduce on her. And just hold her out like that while we all come later.
That or someone needs to slam a bucket over her head.
Okay.
Actually, wait till this fight's over, then I'll tell you where we're gonna go.
Okay. I will
If my guy's still
perform
alive.
this on the creature.
Aha.
alright, so it needs to make a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes.
So it's 15. It fails. It starts laughing.
And it falls prone.
It falls prone, and in thus doing, Dalman is freed from its grip.
No.
Nice.
Prepare the stakes.
It might be kind of hard though because she's like on the ground like.
Whoa.
Well, no.
Okay,
She's
incapacitated means
incapacitated.
can't take actions or reactions.
It says stand up for the duration, which is 1 minute.
But every time she takes damage, she
Yeah,
gets to
she
make
gets to make
make
wisdom
another
saving.
save with
Gotcha.
advantage.
Okay.
But smooth.
Okay.
So,
It is Vampire Spawn's turn, and it is going to
That's a sweet spell.
making a wisdom saving throw.
Can she do that?
And it fails.
Nice.
at the end of each of its turn, each time it. Oh, no, mind. Sorry. Just reading aloud.
That's okay.
I can do it again if you like.
Eddie lied to us.
I didn't say that's the only time.
That is the end of its turn. Dalman's turn.
So she's like on the floor.
Yeah.
She is.
So I'm going to.
He's like shrieking in laughter.
I'm gonna just basically hold her in place.
Okay.
And yell out, Singer, you got any more of those steaks?
Yeah.
Wooden steaks.
Yeah.
Beef steaks.
Okay. Are you? I guess I'll let you do like a grapple, and she can't do anything because it automatically succeeds because she can't.
And she's not taking damage, so she wouldn't snap out of it.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Okay, so that's Wigman's turn.
Can I let him go first since we have the same initiative?
You can delay your action, yeah.
Okay. I
Or
stake
you
her.
basically
I want to
do it
stake
before
her.
me.
I pull out a stake and I have my brand new light hammer
Nice.
and I in the chest.
Okay, let me look at one thing.
I don't know if it's gonna do anything, but it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
At least you'll be stuck to the ground.
I staked something before, but it was dead then, or it was at least unconscious.
It was Fiend.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Doru?
Yeah. We staked him real good, and he turned into dust and just.
He was one of your friends.
He was one of your friends? Oh yeah, a long time ago.
We don't know that.
We don't know that, but we know. But our characters don't know.
No.
Right?
Well, your character has an
I have
idea.
but
that
then
might be the case. Wigman
it was when I was high on pies, so.
When I was high on pie. You can't hold me responsible for what I said when I was on pie, man.
Yeah.
We as players, I think, suspect that, but we don't actually know it yet, do we? I mean, we don't know anything.
Right.
We're just guessing.
We were about
Well, you brought it up, and Wigman. Like, what?
Like, I'm not a wizard.
You're
I'm a
high.
sorcerer, maniac.
Oh, I think that's the case.
Sorry.
This song again. It's okay.
I'm
We're
sorry.
just trying to think of, like, to see if it also gives us gold.
Well,
So
no, there should be a thing here for vampire spawns, and I'm not sure why I'm not able to find it.
Cheating. We need to. Maybe it needs to be a silver.
You could silver my steaks.
I have a knife. I have a silver knife.
I mean,
Or sword and through the heart.
Well, yeah,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
But you know, I do have I should have a fork and knife in case.
Okay, here's why I didn't. Yes, okay, sorry. I was looking. For some reason, I typed in zombie instead of vampire. Okay.
She's in your head.
No reading, huh?
We still haven't opened the bag.
No reading.
I already read it.
Well, forget everything. You have amnesia. You're going to be good at it.
Okay. So,
I read it, but I'm not sure what it means.
yeah. Well, this is going to be my
we'll
interpretation
find
of
out.
it, though. So, okay. So, as you pound the stake into the heart,
Yeah.
it goes still.
Oh my gosh. The heart or the body?
The body.
Okay. Can I
Or
take?
both?
What?
Both? The heart and the body?
Well, it's undead, so technically
The heart was always still.
This is true.
So,
Still water.
Can I do another thing, or am I still in an encounter?
you're still in. I mean, you can be an encounter if you want to. It doesn't matter. Okay, we're gonna keep the encounter for right now.
Okay. So I do that to it,
Okay.
and so now, just like in to paint you a picture, I stand back up. I've got my shield, and I'm holding my hammer now instead of my sword,
Okay.
and that's what's up. And I'm standing next to it. ready for an opportunity attack if it gets up.
Okay, yeah, the body is just right now laying deathly still.
Yeah.
But as you remember with Zoru when you did that,
He
it
did.
kind of crumbled into dust.
Yeah.
This is still very much bodily. So
Right. It's still very corporeal.
Exactly. Is Wigman's turn.
Are you holding it down? Nice.
Is it dead?
I think it was always dead.
Let's cut its head off.
Is it still gonna fight?
Are we just talking like as a free action now?
Yeah, you can talk.
Cut its head
I
off.
think we need to burn it.
Slice, dice.
Burn it sounds good too.
I
Cut
mean,
its
we
head
can
off
cut its
and
head
then
off
burn
and burn it.
I watched Twilight. That's how you do it.
That's not real.
What?
I watched Supernatural, and you.
Who's got something?
Hey guys,
Oil and
I have oil. I have a tinderbox. I have.
Remember the song?
I don't have
I
oil
can
right.
go up right next to her and just kind of very slowly do a firebolt.
Oh yeah.
I say
Maybe
we,
dump a little bit of oil on first.
I say
You-
I say we put her in a coffin.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
and
Maybe
take
put
it
her in a
outside.
coffin.
No.
Or should we burn this whole place
Don't
down?
do it.
That's probably a bit.
Let's go for that vampire.
But this is a bad guy that did bad
Let's
stuff.
burn this place down.
Let's burn this place down. Let's burn that whole thing down.
Because I'm awfully good.
I'm chaotic good,
I'm
and this is
for-
for the greater good.
Yeah.
So
This
I have
is
no
an
problem
evil
doing
place.
this. This is a bad place.
I want to run after.
Go outside.
You can chase the guy.
That's what I'm thinking, maybe.
Alright, and while you're gone, we'll burn his house down.
Yeah.
It's like, and you don't have to feel bad about us because you're not here.
So it looks like she's not moving the stake to the ground. It looks like
And she's being held down.
they
by-
have this completely under control.
It does look like that.
Okay. So I'm going to run to here and then here. Oh no! Henrik isn't there anymore.
That is perfect because we would just hear him through the doorway and like maybe actually a little surprised.
Well, you were the one that heard him. We didn't
I heard
hear
it,
him.
yeah. That's true.
Okay.
Oh no!
I could get to there with a dash.
That's true. You didn't even know you were chasing him. You thought he was still in there.
You
No,
didn't
Wigman assumed he probably would run.
I
did not
just,
see that.
I love like you being genuinely disappointed about like, oh you rascal! I told you to stay.
Naughty, naughty.
Naughty,
Yeah,
naughty.
actually, no, that's my action to dash. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. It is Tanager's turn.
Well, I mean,
I'll just keep doing this for a little bit, just see for sure what you guys want to
Okay.
do, I guess.
I guess. Are you guys doing anything to the body?
We're gonna burn it. I want to burn it anyway. I want to put it in a coffin and I want to light it on fire, and then I want to stack all the other coffins on it, and let the whole thing
You
burn
know,
the house down.
Then I say, wait, do you think we should maybe take her farther away to risk suspicion, or just let her fly?
What do you mean? Like, should we?
Well, the guards are going to be coming.
Yeah.
Looks like Henrik left it
no.
on the cigarette.
Oh no,
one-
Henrik, you were so.
He left a bunch of oily rags
Let's
in a
burn.
pile.
Let's burn it.
Let's burn the sucker.
Yeah. First of all, I'll look, but wait, I look in the bag first.
Yeah. It looks inside the bag.
Inside you see there are bones inside the bag.
Should we check
They
these
look
other
like human
coffins to
bones.
like see if there are any
I-
little kids in them? or
Does
anything?
Henrik have a family that may be upstairs? Or...
We went
I
upstairs,
went
and
upstairs.
didn't find anything.
I would-
You did not see anything upstairs.
I just saw one bed.
How big was it? Was it a two-person
What
bed?
about the basement?
It was like that. It was like,
It was like
pretty big.
I mean, it's like
it was about as big as a coffin.
You do also see, even though it's not shown here, a bedroll downstairs that looks like it's been used recently. Yeah.
the bedroom.
Like in this room where we are.
In the, I will say the area to the south, probably.
In the boudoir.
Doesn't normally sleep with the coffin.
Okay.
Like
So we can,
vampires in these
if
coffins.
Henry's really that terrible, we can arrest him.
Then we cook it.
Or they would have the guards arrested.
Okay,
So we
okay.
really need to burn down a building.
Well, you're not
Yes.
here.
That's
Yeah, you're not here. Get your lawful good self outside.
metagaming pigeon.
We'll stop combat for now, so you guys
Okay.
can just.
Alright.
Can I?
Let's have
Okay,
to
on my
open the
turn,
door.
I'm just. It's been what? 30 seconds since he would have run out. I'm just scanning for him. Or
Yeah,
any
probably at
signs.
least 30 seconds. You do not see any signs of him.
Alright. Let's like heft her into a coffin, do you think?
Okay, how about this? Let's tie her up good.
I have iron manacles.
Okay.
Do it.
Yes.
But then if they find a burned body with iron
They see
manacles
me
on
going.
it,
You do not see
Then
any guards.
Henrik was into some weird
roll a
stuff.
perception
but then I
check.
lose my manacles.
Oh.
10.
We can get more manacles.
Okay.
You do hear some yelling coming from the town square. The sky also, you can see, has really darkened, and there's thunder and lightning.
Alright, let's do this quick.
It does look like just in the few minutes that you were in here, the weather has changed quite a bit.
Let's get her in a coffin. I pour the oil all over her.
Well, we should have put her in the coffin first.
There's
Yeah,
starts to be
put her
kind
in
of
the
a light downpour, or I guess not light, medium, rain falling now.
And there's people shouting in the square.
Yeah, you do hear
Like any
something.
specific. Or just.
More like kind of screams.
I run back inside. Hey guys, Henrik's gone. Something's going on out there. Outside.
Pulling a match.
What are you? What are you doing?
And we get out of there.
And we out.
And now we ride.
End of discussion.
I say we do it. I do. Like this isn't a goof, right? We're doing it.
No, we're doing it.
Let's do it. We do it.
Okay, did you pour some like oil?
Yeah,
or?
I poured a flask of oil on her body.
Okay. So as you light it up, it flames. Everything goes up in flames,
Yeah.
and you can see it starting to catch hold of the wood nearby.
Yeah.
It does look like it's going to keep burning for a little bit here. So.
Nah.
Is it like immediately huge and dangerous?
I mean, it's probably like a 4-foot flame. Like
Yeah.
it's.
Do we have time to look in these coffins and see if there's anything in them?
The room quickly fills up with smoke.
Okay, then never mind.
So I would say you.
We
don't
out
have
the
much
side
more
door.
We out.
With my reaction,
And if anyone comes
seeing
in,
this
outside.
happen,
It's like the
I
gif where the
love
guy comes in pizza boxes.
yeah, drops the pizza box.
literally that, but with a blue skin. I am lawful good. I don't feel great about setting the whole place on fire just because that guy probably made a few mistakes. I do have a water skin. I don't know if there's any chance this works, but I am going to run over with my water skin and try to put out the fire real quick.
Okay, it really does nothing.
We are gone. I am
I'm already
outside.
outside.
I curse a
The
little
water
bit.
skin can hold, 6 ounces of water.
I curse a little bit under my
Maybe
breath,
12.
and then I run
Like
out the door.
pouring a can of pop onto oil fire.
Yeah, like a 50-gallon drum full of fire, and you've got like a glass of water.
Hey, you never know, man.
Yeah.
Get it in just the right spot.
Okay. So, you all run outside.
Yeah. Wigman, we did our part. Did you find the guy?
Yeah, we just cleaned up here.
I didn't realize we were gonna burn the whole place to the ground, but that.
You let a
something's
witness
going
get
on in the
away?
square.
Alright.
Alright.
Can we, maybe we can go, not
Where's
back
the
into the
gun
square, but maybe like behind some of the houses and
Oh yeah, maybe with our hoods up.
disperse,
Right.
Yeah.
We
Scatter.
meet,
we calmly walk away from it.
meet, yeah.
with our-
Wow, I'm gonna like do a.
Okay.
Is the tiger still growling?
Let's
out
let the
there?
tiger loose and escape
Uh,
into chaos.
You don't really hear much from the tiger. You can see the wagon kind of,
Tiger.
rocking just a bit, but it doesn't seem agitated anymore.
Is the wagon on wheels?
I think we
It
go
is,
over.
yes.
Are the wheels chucked?
They are.
Could we push the wagon right up against the building and let it catch on fire? And then-
I think we just let it escape.
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe
we
the
bust the
wagon.
lock off.
Well, it seemed like if we would.
I don't want to be here when it gets loose, though.
Let's ride.
I go this way.
Okay. So, which
I'm running towards the.
no one moved too
streams.
far, just because it's hard for you. moved,
Right. I moved back. I was just goofing.
naturally, so-
I think we should avoid town square right now.
Yeah.
Probably. We maybe wanted.
I would say we just head like over kind of behind these houses over here, kind of up this way, and then kind of go out onto the street here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just kind of mosey on down.
Wow.
Okay, you do see people screeching and running away from the town square.
Maybe we should go to the town square.
Yeah.
Maybe something bad's happening.
That's my thing.
I'll come up here.
All right, I'm following you guys.
Okay.
Where is the town square?
It is. Actually, that's true. That's probably where the town square is, right?
Well, we had his
Let
first
me
established
see.
town square.
I thought it was up there, but
We
let
had
me,
thought it was up here,
let
but
me
this
check
looks
here.
like it might be like the festival area down here. I don't know.
let me quickly.
Although this also looks like a town square
We
here.
go to
Yeah.
the town square.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Wherever
wherever
that
you
is.
want it to be, Marvin.
Town square number 3.
I know, but I'm just.
Is this the tavern we stayed at?
Yeah.
Or we're going to stay at?
Yeah,
We did stay there.
we did
Anyway.
stay. Yeah. Did, will, and had.
Did will again. Because we are innocent men with nothing to fear.
Exactly.
And no reason to be on the lam.
Okay.
The way that
Yeah,
the
I was
storyline-
wrong. So
I mean, we can always there was nobody else there. We
yeah,
can
you
always
are
say
right.
there
That
was
this
an
is
accident.
this is the
Yeah.
town square.
That guy was there.
So
And he
if you
saw
guys
us.
want to,
Well, but
some
it was
people
an
are
accident.
all over the place.
We
here.
didn't like
And
intentionally
we're
pour
all
oil.
together.
throw
We're
it
all
at you.
together.
It's the word of him versus.
I love that he went.
Okay,
You
so
came
you're all
in
by
the
the town square. Okay.
Sorry, what is it?
So as you,
I can't get over that. I love that visual so much. I'm like the blue guy coming into the
Kinda like we all like
and the
turn.
bard is like, what?
Do what?
LOL.
It's pretty good.
okay, so this is the town square here.
Okay.
That
Okay.
makes more sense because yes, it is
Bigger.
actually a bigger square. Okay. So as you approach, you see what looks to be guards fighting. You
Amongst
see
themselves.
you see one vampire fighting some guards off to your left,
Vampires.
and to the right you see another one. You see him fighting what looks to be a huge man. He has, you can see his right arm is
I
like a
whisper-
twisted,
We need to get the bones
almost like a
back
demonic type
to the
arm
church.
that's glowing with fire.
The vampire is fighting a huge man, or the guard is fighting
The
a huge
vampire
man?
is.
Okay.
And you see people screaming, and you can see that the what looks to be the captain of the guard just takes his hand and pretty much just puts it on top of the vampire's head, and it just basically disintegrates the top of his head and just crumples it and just disappears.
Yo, what is
into
that guy?
Dust.
Let us have that.
And then,
I go shit
Let
his
us
hand.
have it.
and then you see him run over to the other vampire and swing at it with its has a great axe.
Well, I mean, it kind of seems like maybe they have this under control if they can disintegrate vampires. So maybe we should
And
get
then,
the bones back and make sure that the girlie is okay.
At this time, you also see people. They're still screaming, but now some of them have started looking up, and you can see as they're running, they're looking up and they're tripping over bodies. You see quite a few dead bodies in the street. You see some people almost running into buildings as they're looking up, and you see across a darkened sky a blazing horse, and you can tell the villagers have no doubt who the rider is. And he's riding what looks to be towards the church.
We gotta go. We gotta go right now.
We sprint
We
towards
dash
the church.
over and
Full
over
dash
again.
all the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
You lose sight of it. It looks like it is able to go faster than you.
The fire horse that flies.
That doesn't make sense.
We're not as fast as that.
Maybe you do not realize who I am.
Did we level up? Can I cast or get haste now and cast haste on somebody and have them
Well,
run past?
dwarves are natural sprinters over short distances, so.
Yeah, I was just thinking the slowest guy.
This would be a great time to go find that wine.
Maybe we sprint towards the church. If,
Skedaddle out of here.
if we see he's there,
Catch
we
it
just
out like
drop the
peripheral.
bones and keep running west.
drop him in like the donation box.
Time for a side quest?
Side quest time!
We'll get back to this when we're higher level. They'll still be right here.
Yeah, they're gonna wait
Still's
for us,
always
right?
happening.
I mean, the quest
Until
doesn't
you,
continue.
until you go into the quest marker
Yeah.
icon on Skyrim, the
It's
thing
still
doesn't start.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, Marvin.
We sprint towards the church.
Sprint
Yeah.
towards the church.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the fire horse like tied outside to the hitching rail?
When you get to the church, you do not see it.
Dude. Is anyone saying the name Strahd? As we
No,
run- as we
believe me,
run through
I'm
town?
running. I'm saying Morden, please, Morden.
What?
I'm just yelling my god's name out.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, but like the villagers, are any of them talking about, like, is anyone like, oh, Strahd?
People are screaming out the
Oh, they're
devil
gonna get
has come,
so arrested. Oh my gosh.
No, they're saying the devil.
Yeah, they're saying the devil.
Oh, you're allowed to say the devil. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
You find yourself outside of the church.
and in a white area, apparently for me, but. perhaps
Oh, you're.
Does it not show anything else?
What? It,
Mine
for
is.
him it is.
It's blurry. It hasn't, like, it's
I'm
buffering.
just. I'm on the moon.
On the moon. Well, I'm just over the moon to be here with you, buddy.
Well, I think I'm gonna go into the church quick.
You're gonna kick the door
Same.
down?
I'll be behind you, but going with you.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
As you
That
approach,
looks. That's
Yikes!
not.
That's not good. That's not even a
That
little
looks.
good.
That face looks familiar.
The priest?
The other one.
Yeah.
Have we haven't seen this icon yet.
I haven't seen the icon, but I've seen the
We've
art.
seen it every time we load the game, but there he is.
yeah.
But we don't know that.
As you approach, you see a tall man.
Sympathy
Probably,
for
I
the
guess,
devil
must have
starts
seen
playing.
pictures of him. But he is standing there behind the altar, and he has Father Lucian, who is being held up in the air, kind of just dangling there in midair. And he says, "Welcome. It's a pleasure to meet you." And he says, "I think you have something that I want." And he looks at the bag that, guessing you're holding it, or who's holding the...
Gulp.
Been good knowing you.
Is this... I know you have it.
He's lying. Holding it behind my back. Wait, what is that?
You know the song?
Sounds familiar.
Need to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste.
Nice. I'm still back there just watching.
Sorry. What did you need?
It says, "Can't cut your tongue."
What?
I said, I think you have something that belongs to me.
I like. While this is happening, I want to like pull Arena's arm and like maybe scooch her behind me into the
Well,
hallway.
I like take a step back.
Because isn't that her that I'm standing next to?
And as this is happening, I don't think we're gonna roll initiative, right?
I hope not.
Actually,
But I only have 2 spell slots left.
I guess there are only 2 vampires in here with this job. I mean, I
yeah,
walked
we
in the
better
room and
let's
thought it
roll
was me.
for initiative.
Oh, true.
It's probably better this way.
You want us to roll for initiative?
I don't want to roll for initiative.
I don't want to roll for initiative. Come on, Marvin.
I want to go home.
My
Oh, sweet. Can't wait to get killed before I get a turn.
13 for me.
You know, here's the deal. Dalman is kind of a person that he doesn't really, he doesn't
What is
really
it?
understand that.
Is it just,
He just
it's
thinks
just
Morden's on his
just
side
a
and
20.
just thinks
Plus
he'll be
dex.
fine.
20 then.
But even a great man can have moments of disillusions and war. I say,
Put all the blood on the place.
what are they for?
What?
What's the priest doing?
Yes.
Does he look threatened or?
The priest is currently in midair.
Oh,
He
okay.
is.
You said that, I forgot.
No, he's not being held. He is just
floating.
dangling.
He's
there.
not like Darth
Is
Vader.
he alive?
He is alive.
Is he choking?
He's not choking.
I say, Father, should I give him the bones?
Father
Says,
Dorovich cannot hear
you would probably want to give him anything he wants at this time.
Yeah, we might have to live to fight
Says,
another
save
day here.
yourselves.
Did anybody save before we ran towards the
Did you
church?
do a quick save?
Well, you can't save during it. Or as in it was a cutscene, so I should have saved. but-
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, little does he know, I kept the bone and I left it outside on the streets.
You did what?
I did nothing with the
He
sword.
gave you one of the bones during transport.
And we burned it in the house.
We hid it in his bone.
I say,
Greetings, master.
I guess
What?
it's not really my
Oh,
turn,
you
but
had
can I?
initiative.
Me and Tangerine did that.
Mine's not
I
loading.
think I deleted it after. Oh, did you roll?
I just rolled like this. Should I roll?
No, it's fine. I can add you. What did you roll?
Actually, I rolled a 13. Oh, okay, I see.
What's Irina look like?
A 20 for me, good
Okay.
sir.
In the future,
What's that?
I'll
Plus
just
four.
roll it in the game. So yeah.
Did you?
Yes.
Okay.
My thing's not loading, so.
Does Irina look scared or?
She doesn't look exactly that brave,
Yeah.
but she's not cowering in fear.
But she's also not like confident in on this.
She does not look like she's in on the
Well, I take the father's advice, and I sling the sack of bones up towards the front.
Says good. At least we've established order here.
Oh, this
Yeah.
guy's a jerk.
Takes the bones, and he says, I remember Andrew like it was yesterday. What a stubborn fool. Says, he couldn't let me have my revenge. Someday you'll have to ask for the story about him.
Can we have the story about him?
Says, they named a church after him, called him a saint. Well, Andrel, no one will remember you anymore. And you can see he flame shoots out of his hand, and he just starts burning the bones.
No, we could have done that.
Well, you should have done that.
It's like we're not so different, you and us.
Wakeman is standing still right there in the hallway, but like really close against the wall, kind of hoping he doesn't notice he's there.
At this time, I will allow you guys if you want to do anything, but otherwise, these vampires are currently killing the people inside the church.
I want to like we can take
I
actions
say,
right now.
I tell,
You take actions if
I
you
want to try to get Irina out the hallway.
and I
like,
tell,
I want to get her out the door.
I'm like, Strahd. I say, Strahd, you have your bones.
It's
Let
like,
these people live.
Guard like sticks his head out through the,
Eh?
you know, like
And then he sees Sky and says, "Ah, it's all right."
Closes the door and goes back out.
If you can get arrested for saying Strahd, what was going to happen to him for being Strahd?
You can, like, no, he realizes he should have worn his brown pants to this day, and quickly closes the door.
Goes
Right,
and
he's
gets
like,
his brown pants.
Can we be the Fellowship of the Brown Pants? Can that be our name?
Oh yes.
the Brotherhood of the Trap.
The Brotherhood of the Trap.
He says, "It's not about what you want, but what I want." And as he sees you try to convince Irina to leave, he says, "Not so fast, singer."
George you.
You know my name.
Do you still want to try to do that?
Yeah. I like making eye contact.
Okay.
Or at least I like step in front of her.
Okay. As you do that, let's see. Well, technically, I guess it's your turn, but
Oh, sorry. I'll wait.
well, actually, no. Never mind. He's in front of you, so he is going to cast Hold Person on you.
Oh boy. Is that like totally, completely ensnarled?
Peace slate, bro.
No, not ensnarled. What's the word?
I gave him the bones, I'm out.
That is incapacitated.
Incapacitated?
Yes. You must succeed on the Wisdom saving throw,
Hey,
I'm
you
not
were,
horrible at
you were a
that.
great friend while it
or
lasted.
be
right?
paralyzed.
Oh, paralyzed.
I can do that now?
You can.
That's.
What is it?
Do I have inspiration?
Well,
You gotta say it
You do
before you
not
roll
have
it.
inspiration.
Or bardic inspiration.
Oh, that's just you add to it, right? Well, it's a 4 plus 1.
That fails.
I'm a paralyzed boy.
You fall.
Am I prone?
No, you are not prone, but
Okay.
you are just standing there paralyzed.
Okay. At least I have like a little agency over myself by standing up.
He says, "The rest of you would be wise not to meddle." And then he looks at Irina and he says, "Tatiana, my beloved, have crossed oceans of time to find you." He says, "Come to me, Tatiana. Leave these others and come to me. My arms are hungry for you, my darling." And she says,
saucy.
"I am not going to come with you. You are a wretched man." He says, "I'm sorry to hear that. There is time left. I will come back." And at that, right now, all of the other people here are dead. They were
All
raped.
these other villagers.
Sorry, guys.
No one, no
The,
survivors.
the vampires have just been mopping up.
Yeah, pretty much. Whatever, I'm not going to do X's. Okay. And he is going to...
I'm currently back there trying really hard to cast teleport. I haven't cast it in many years, but I remember being
But
able
you
to
know
use,
you can do it.
being used to be able to do that. But just right now, like,
Oh my god!
and there's veins
Yes!
pumping,
Yes! I love it.
but nothing's happened. Actually,
Oh god,
It's
that's
like-
funny.
I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Can I roll? I'm gonna roll. Nothing.
Is that you like?
Oh, you
keep
rolled
an
a
eye
19?
open?
Is that just
That's
a
for
D20?
just a wild magic sword
Oh, okay.
to see if something
Um,
comes out. I'm trying to teleport the 4 of us and Irina and the priest and anybody else in the church that's not a vampire that's still alive.
Slim
And dead, actually. Up to 8 creatures. But yeah, nothing happens. You know, unless you say something.
What if it does, though? Oh
What
my
if it
gosh.
What if it did?
That would be amazing.
Yeah, nothing happens. But you do feel like a strange energy inside of you.
You like fart.
One that seems familiar, but nothing happens. But it is a strange feeling. At this time, Strahd says, well, I must bid you all a farewell. And he is going to... he says, it was nice knowing you, Father. And basically a bunch of daggers shoot out from around him. And they all just go right into the priest, and he just falls down dead. At this time, Strahd changes into
a raven.
A bullfrog. I run up and attack him.
No,
And cook his legs.
he is going to change into
A newt.
Horse.
Salamander.
a swarm of bats. He's going to
Oh.
fly out through the window.
Flies through us. Out the open door.
Are these vampires still here?
The
Attacking me?
vampires are still here, but they are dead. I'm sorry, all the people are dead.
What are the vampires?
The vampires are gonna... You can see that they have been drinking quite a bit of blood. And they... Actually, roll an inside check.
They are hungry.
Basically, we just want to run.
4 plus 3.
I say, let's go.
Yeah, 7.
It seems like a little bit like they don't need blood anymore. Like they were really hungry for blood. And now that they've had some blood, they're able to think a little bit more reasonable. And so before, when you saw the vampires in the streets and whatnot, it seemed like they were just mindlessly attacking. Here, it seems like they're not so bent on, blood at this moment.
Okay. In that case, I dash forward and I use that on the father.
Okay.
And I pick him up and try to carry him out.
Alright, you're able to do that. The vampire spawns are going to... are you all going to try leaving the church, or...
I'm gonna be kind of watching. I wouldn't want to leave Dalvin there, but I'll just be watching, and if it looks like he's gonna make it out, I'm out.
Can I move yet? Now that he's gone?
No, you were paralyzed for a minute.
Cool.
I don't
Isn't
think...
Then I don't do anything.
Well, actually, that is true. So you are actually able to move.
Alright, I'm getting out of there too.
So we head out.
I was just preparing my backup character over here. Don't mind. I was
Okay.
ready to go. I was ready to go.
And Irina says, we should go get the guards.
Indeed.
And I agree.
We have a lot of explaining to do.
No, we just say that we.
Okay, so
we're
you
at
exit the church.
Well, I don't think we did anything wrong. Like, obviously there was a vampire attack.
Except for
We
setting
dealt
a
with
house
part of
on
it.
fire.
Well,
They don't even
that
know
part
about
could have
that.
been an accident.
Yeah,
They don't
true,
even know we were
true.
there.
And this isn't all allowed.
They're gonna know we were there because the guy whose house we burned down saw us there, and we didn't kill him. So
Yeah, but he wasn't there when the fire happened.
Right.
That's true.
We could right now run to a guard and say, oh, by the way, there's a fire over there started by accident. We
do
got
that.
distracted with the whole,
Started
you know,
by accident.
the devil showing up.
You wouldn't have to
It
say
could've
that.
been
It might
anything.
just happen when the devil came.
Yeah, I was gonna
It
say
was
we
a
don't.
flaming horse. Maybe the horse
Strahd
pooped
did
on
it.
the house.
Okay, we
A
leave.
flying
Okay.
flaming horse.
As
Or-
you leave, you see the vampires also exit, and they are going to try to run off. So, unless you would like to try stopping them.
No.
Do these look like much more powerful vampires, or
It looks like similar to the one you fought in the coffin shop.
but they're currently not in like attacking anybody? They're just.
They're not. They look like they're retreating.
Waitman's got the shit scared out of him, so he's gonna just let him go.
I got the priest on my shoulders, so I'm trying to carry him over to maybe like the inn or something like that to try to see if we can't revive him.
Okay. All right. So you make your way to the inn.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Okay.
Do we see some guards as we go?
Let's see how is the map here.
Boy, I look over at Whitman. I'm like, was the father on good terms with the Baron? Or
As far as we know,
You
The
see.
Burgomeister.
I would imagine he was.
You see, there are some guards by the gate, but it doesn't look like the vampires are really running towards that direction. It looks like they're going to try to just run over it, like scale the fence or the wall.
the guards are running away?
The vampires are.
Oh, okay.
On the way to the inn, the first guards that I see like patrolling the streets or whatever, I'm gonna flag them down and tell them, hey, you might, do you know Henrik the coffin maker?
He says, "We have no time for that. There are vampires in the streets."
Well, you might want to keep an eye on him, see if you can find him. I think he may be working with him.
He says, "Let someone else know," and he kind of runs off. He doesn't really seem to. Really
I
be
say
paying
the
much
same thing to
attention.
the next guard.
Okay. All right. You might hope that they remember this.
I'm just letting
but
him know
they-
that keep an eye out for Henrik. He may be working with him,
Okay.
or for them, or whatever.
Okay. So you make it to the inn.
Yeah, but not wasting too much time trying to get to the really quickly.
Okay. I think that is where we'll end it then.
Woo!
You arriving at the inn.
I did not see that twist of turns.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just be honest. I don't know this story. I don't like. I don't think we actually can get anything done. Just more
Right.
storylines opened up.
Yeah. So what did we accomplish? We did the coffin maker thing.
What?
Oh dear.
Well, we also got. We went and had lunch.
We did have lunch.
We did have lunch. That's true.
And we
It's what 3, 4 o'clock ish now. Or is it later?
It's probably around 5 o'clock.
Okay. So
I
we're
feel
not like sissying out if we take a long
I-
rest.
I feel like this is like the part where like you're playing Skyrim
It's one of those
and
things where, like,
everything's
yeah,
really
everything
nice.
only took 30 seconds and whatnot, but I think like in real life,
Yeah. You
you're-
can't do all that.
Right.
Run from here to there. And, yeah.
there's just downtime that just happens. And, yeah,
Gotta poop every once in a while.
Chowsers. We level up 10 times though.
What?
Yeah. How often do we level up? Huh?
But I really feel like we would have got insta-killed, insta-gibbed by that boy.
Yeah.
I thought about doing a little bit of Sacred Flame or something, but Morden was even telling me, bide your turn.
That's not.
That's why I asked the priest too. I was like, boy, oh boy, what does he have to say? But then, if he would have said he cannot get the bones, I don't know, Dalman might have just died right then and there. We would have had to bring in a less holy person. A more selfish person to continue.
Oh boy.
You're not.
You're a terrible DM.
Are we at like 4.8?
Here's my backup.
You're somewhere through level
Is that
4.
okay?
Yeah.
Neville.
Yeah,
Was that your original?
it was gonna be. Yeah. How is it so cool?
I mean, I think we got lucky that we even lived on that last round.